Oh, you feel me?
It's a dope
Back.
jersey.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Little Patty Saint Germain. This isn't Paris Saint Germain.
No, I was gonna say that's not a PSG jersey.
Nah, this is some Fashion Nova Paris PSG. You feel me? This is their take on it.
Hard.
This is their take on it.
With that being said, you feel me? Since you rocking Fashion Nova, I'm the slow cane bot sliding through off of Gramayola. You feel me? I'm already perked up. I don't need you to pass the Folgers. You feel me? F12, I am rocking with the Johnnies. I'll smash their quota. It's your player partner, Lush Uno, back with another installment. Been balling since Ben Wallace, been bombing since Bin Laden, but I'm not Islamic. You feel me? Holler at my player partner from the Bay, keeping it Islamic. You feel me? From Northern Cali, we got Moose Main. We got Ricky Roy from the V doing the most at all times. And of course, you feel me? Big Pooh, not the fake, the realist of Jared Fields. Come on, man.
What's the word, man?
And of course, young Stevie Lokes on the boards, keeping his fly at all times. Hope everybody in Chatland is doing good. It is Wednesday, you feel me? The middle of the week. How's everybody feeling, man?
Yeah, how's your hump day?
Humpish.
My shit is smooth, man. Good.
This is the cool black couch for sure over here. They both got the shades. They both got their fit on. This is definitely the cool black couch.
Are you sure this isn't the cool black couch?
Usually it is, but today.
Nah, that's the Southsider couch right there.
Lush been,
Yeah.
Lush been trapping in those Amiris for 2 weeks, so that might actually be the cool black.
Oh, he sent a shot.
Okay.
He sent a shot.
Okay, this is
No, that's
the,
real
the
trap
third.
star shit. You
this
can't
is
switch the fit. You got to just trap out the Miris.
okay. So this is my theory on jeans. All right,
It's your theory on Mary?
my Amiri theory,
Your Amiri
my
theory.
theory.
He's in the shower with them on.
No, it's like a 5-day
Backing
thing.
off of them on.
It's like a 5-day thing.
He's pulling out.
I can
with the
rock
condom
my
on with
jeans
them
for
on.
5 days straight.
You
I
can
don't.
rock your same jeans for 5 days straight. That's
Yeah.
foul.
Nah, I don't think so.
Rock
Bro,
a
yes,
fit
it
for
is.
3
What you
days
mean,
and
bro?
go and cop a
Here's the
new
thing,
one.
like, look, I'm
You
not
feel
even
me?
against rocking if I'm not even against like, all right, you got a fresh pair of jeans out the wash, you feel me? You wear them one time, and then you like, all right, I'm gonna hang these up because I might wear them again before I wash them. I respect that. 5 days though, Lord, you know how much ass that shit is collecting, sitting down and shit everywhere, bro. You sit down mad different places. You moving around the city, especially MacArthur Park. That's already a disease in
Well,
itself.
first, I'm not like sitting in. I'm not sitting. All right,
You're
like,
sitting in the drum circle, MacArthur Park, and the Amiris,
Look,
and then
You
going
guys
home.
got a drum circle too?
There's for sure drum circles.
It's a different type of drum
Different type
circle.
of drum circle. It's just a
Yeah.
bunch of zombies leaning.
Yeah,
It's
when the
just a bunch
fools
of zombies leaning.
when the fools from MS let off their AKs, it's a drum circle. But nah, to be honest, like I sag a lot, so my ass isn't really necessarily in my jeans.
The fumes
you
go
not
past the jeans.
Up.
Okay.
You got Gucci'd it
So,
up.
you
Real
just-
trap
you right
boy
now, look,
shit.
like,
just
my
let
ass not in
ass
my
out
jeans.
to
Real trap
He's
boy
crop
shit.
dusting us all day long.
Facts.
Nigga giving ass to the world.
No, I don't believe in washing jeans until they're dirty. I'm not gonna lie.
No, yeah, I get
Something
not
has
wa-
to
yeah.
fall on my jeans for me to.
I
wash
get that.
them.
I get what
Yeah.
Pooh's saying. I get rocking the jeans and hanging them back up if they not, torched, but
Yeah.
wearing them over and
Oh,
over
no,
again.
yeah.
I just want a different look,
Yeah.
honestly. I'm not. I know you can wear
But when
your
you-
jeans that many times, but why do you? Is what we're asking.
Wait, question then.
'Cause I
How
like
long
to.
do y'all let something go? All right, let's take out the, like, you spilling something on it or for whatever reason got dirty. How long are y'all letting a piece of clothing go before y'all wash that shit?
Shirts. I'm getting one wash and one wear, and then I'm
Okay,
washing
one
them
wash.
most of the time. Yeah,
Jeans,
yeah.
what?
Jeans 3, 4 maybe.
3, 4?
Nah,
For sure, I'll get
honestly,
3,
I don't
4.
even.
So the only piece of clothing you could do that with.
But yeah, you're
Bro,
not.
I don't be
You're not
washing my
supposed
jeans
to.
like that, bro. If you
You're
have
not
like some
supposed
good
to.
denim, you're not supposed to be washing.
You're not
your shit
supposed
like
to watch
Bro.
it.
Because I have some
Pooh,
cheap
you of all
jeans and
people.
stuff, and even the cheap ones, bro. If you wash them a lot, they
Unless
get
you dry
torched.
cleaning them, but
Bro,
I ain't got
I
that dry cleaning
max-
bread.
I got max 3. Honestly, it's really 2. I would maybe say 3 depending on where I'm at. I got max 3 wears before that shit got to get washed.
No. Because you wear designer jeans, right?
Not really.
You know-
I'm not
okay, yo, you
dressing
don't.
jeans and shit like that. I mean, I don't really wear like designer jeans and shit like that.
Okay.
I'm not stressing my jeans being distressed.
So see, okay. So if you wear Balmains, if you wear like even if you wear like Levi's Maidencraft, you feel me? That which are like
You
500.
gotta wear
and
them
up.
bitches.
If
yeah.
you wear Robins or you know what I mean, like any higher end jeans, denim, you're not supposed to wash them hella much, bro.
Yeah,
You're supposed to dry clean them.
Bro, that's like the argument of a nigga saying you ain't supposed to wash with a wash rag. You feel me?
No.
Totally
Niggas,
different.
Niggas
You
got
gotta
their
wear-
preference, man. I'm washing my shits after 3 wears.
No, you're supposed to keep your jeans in the freezer. You feel me? Like, yeah, this,
Yeah.
you-
I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah,
You're
like I was rolling with you for a minute, but
look it up. Look it up. Are you supposed to keep ball mains in the freezer?
No,
All right,
keep
now
it
it's
100.
ball
You're
mains.
supposed to keep it 100. You're supposed to really, like, if you got some high end shit, you're supposed to really be getting your shit dry clean.
yeah,
Feel
for
me?
sure.
And you don't dry clean your shit after 3 wears. So I understand what niggas are saying.
But
That's
you're
why I
also
said
not supposed to wear
it's just-
5 days in a row.
That's
also
crazy, bro.
crazy.
Totally
if you
crazy.
if you
When
care
you're
about your
moving about,
jeans,
like,
That's not
feel
true.
me?
Unless you trapping out the Miris, bro.
Yeah, like-
no,
Or
they're
pockets
plastered to
full,
his
bro.
legs at this
Unless
point.
You trapping
It's
out
like
the
that's not
Miris,
cool.
bro. Y'all not really fucking rocking with this culture. Like,
Man, I'm a dirty West LA Tagger kid. I got
trapping out the Miris.
paint on these jeans. Like whatever I was doing last night finna be. If I was fucking your bitch, you feel me? There finna be residues. Like,
Hey, look,
it's all-
look.
It's finna be
Hey,
bad
look, Lush,
news. It's finna be
just
bad.
don't
Yeah, you should.
No, you shouldn't put jeans in the freezer. Well, the freezer method is a popular internet hack intended to kill bacteria, remove odors. Scientific experts and denim manufacturers, including the CEO of Levi's, yeah, I'm gonna listen to Lush over that guy.
I would too.
state that it does not work.
Yeah, but
I mean,
then-
if you're
But they're not fly.
It's like fossilizing the bacteria, and then it comes to life when you put the
It's
bitches
way
on.
worse.
Yeah.
It's way
Who
worse.
the
Them
fuck
jeans is
think
way
so?
worse.
Think about how you gonna thaw out your jeans, gang?
you
When you
thought-
wear
Stand them
them,
up.
when you wear them,
Stand them
It's
up.
like they starch.
Yeah.
Yo.
Nah, that
No
shit,
Zarg zone.
If your jeans smell, wash them for sure. But like, wash your jeans sparingly. If you got good jeans, wash them.
Thank you. So let's so let's.
All right, so how many wears
Yeah.
you got?
I'm wearing them until they literally get dirty. Like something needs to
Chill.
spill.
So
on
it could
my
be
jeans or-
50
Niggas is-
50 wears before
Yeah.
you wash them.
I mean,
Niggas
I
is
don't.
Vikings.
My crazy
Yeah, you
jeans
stink.
though, like
Yeah,
my
niggas
jeans
is
that are
Vikings,
no,
gang.
my jeans that are
Niggas
expensive
got
though,
hella-
I don't even wear them that much.
Cheese butt.
Like the white jeans that I wore when I won the competition, I barely wore those again. Like I don't
And
know,
you
like
saying you
a
double
few
wear
days
white
ago.
jeans on top of that?
If they don't get dirty, bro,
That's
this is really nice
nasty.
denim, bro.
Yeah.
That's
This is
nasty.
Apparently
if it's
you don't
really
know
nice
about it.
denim,
That's
you don't
You have a
nasty.
great fit and you don't know about
That's
nice
nasty.
denim. It's
Nah,
crazy.
niggas is just
I mean,
trying,
my,
niggas is trying
my
to
asshole
normalize
is
cheese
never
butt.
so hot that it's bleeding through to my jeans. Personally, I stopped doing shit like that after middle school. Have I had some hot ass that have fucking fucked up some jeans? Yes, when I was a puppy. As a grown ass man, I'm never leaving the house that crispy. I'm never outside doing anything that's gonna give me that fucking taint now.
Unless
Bro,
I
you be playing
and
soccer,
I'm gonna
bro.
And I'm not putting my
Yes,
jeans
you
on
do. I know
after
you-
soccer or playing in my
I know
jeans
you
at
slip the
soccer.
jeans
I'm
on
literally
after
in my
practice, bro.
fucking Pumas or whatever, and I take my sports draws off.
Nah,
and
you
yeah,
slip
they
the
smell
jeans
like
off.
white wine vinegar sometimes after a heavy
Oh.
sip.
See, that's...
I'ma just keep it real with
All
you.
right, all right.
is Vikings.
Stop
I'm a
keeping it
fucking
real with
hustler.
us.
Niggas
No,
is
no,
Vikings.
no, check
Fucking
game.
hustler.
He's
I'm a hustler.
You're a Viking.
Hustler Steen.
I'm a hustler.
All right, Rick
I
Rock.
never asked God to make me a
Nigga.
podcaster. I never prayed to God and asked him to make me a podcast. I'm a hustler.
Venice Rick Rock.
Bro, I swear to God, I be walking around the house tweaking, talking to myself. I'm a hustler. Say, six, go on in there, throw some ribs on that microwave over there right quick. Bring them bitches back.
Now let's keep it oh so real. With the one exception of the day that I showed up after I was concussed and had copious amounts of cat urine all over my outfit. Okay.
Copious amounts of
And the bullshit ass flower pants you had on when you stayed the night here the other day.
What is he talking about?
Josh clarified
The palm
that so fast. Josh said he
Yo,
stay here with them bum
The
ass
palm
jeans.
tree sweats. I hated those, bro.
What's that, bro?
I hated those
Wait. I
palm
see what's
trees.
going on here. Wait.
Yeah.
I see what's going on.
Fuck y'all.
The palm tree
Fuck y'all.
sweats pissed
Bro
me.
is bleeding.
Clean the fuck off.
right now.
Look,
Why are
But
you
go in. Land, my bad. I'm
no,
gonna let you
no,
land.
whatever makes you, whatever.
Why are you bleeding
just
him like this right now? I don't
Hey,
understand.
bro, I don't speak mis.
Copious amounts of cat piss.
I don't speak. I don't.
Oh my god.
You guys.
Oh.
Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I need to translate. I don't speak pseudopod. You feel me? Like none of
get your shit
I don't
off.
speak paramecium, bro. None of this makes sense.
No, get it off. Get it
No,
off.
that's fine.
I have no idea why he went down that dark alley with him.
Whatever makes him feel better. All right.
Yeah, you're fucked
Holy
up, Josh.
shit, dude.
All right. No. Whatever feeds the streets.
Whatever feeds the street.
Whatever feeds the
facts.
streets. With that being said, without the time that
He can't even do it. He can't even do it because he knows he's bullshit.
no, I was thinking of something funny. Not with the exception of the time.
Slow cooked pork carne.
Like the urinal at Dodger Stadium, you feel me? And during the 7th inning stretch, because of the cats and because I had a concussion. Besides that one day, name one example, anyone in this room and beyond, where I ever smelled bad.
Honestly, I
You don't be
respect-
smelling bad. I swear to
No,
God, it
honestly,
surprised me about how not bad you smell.
No, there's one time
I wasn't
like-
here. I wasn't here for
Josh,
either of
but no,
those.
technically
That
it
was the
like-
same thing.
Technically, it was.
Yes, it was.
Oh, the Nike Tech and then there was last week.
What do you mean? Then there was last
Was in
week.
here booming?
What you mean?
Oh my god.
What does
Bro, why
that
is
mean?
this a thing, though?
Last
It's not.
week you stunk too, bro.
No,
Nah, bro,
What did he
honestly,
find
though,
out?
I
He just being
respect
funny.
the
Oh,
mid-pod
my
deodorant
God.
applied. Like, that's just how you know.
I
you're
don't
on top
stink,
of
bro.
things. I
No,
fuck with
he's
that.
never stunk when
'Cause
he's been
honestly,
around me.
I be reapplying the deodorant. I keep one in the car because sometimes I be getting stinky,
I'm
bro.
not
You feel
mad
me?
at
I'm gonna
that.
reapply.
I
So
ain't mad at
if
that.
a motherfucker is willing to spare the room in the middle of the, the congregating, I fuck with that.
I was just in the car with Lush for literally like 24 hours straight, and he didn't stink. He was sitting right next to me. If he stunk, I would have smelled
Nah,
it.
if
bro.
anything, Lush gonna smell like vodka before he
No,
smells like
exactly, and that
fucking smell like-
sterilizes
He's
shit.
gonna smell like
Ain't-
Travis Barker.
Do I smell like Travis Barker?
Keep his ass clapping.
Yeah, but I keep these cheeks clapping. Yeah, dude, it's totally
Nah,
alright.
repeat butthole on the jeans though is crazy, man.
Nah,
Y'all
I
niggas
mean,
is-
different strokes for different folks,
Yeah,
you know?
You could wear the same jeans if I
For
can't.
sure.
Dude, but
I
know,
can't.
not to just keep harping on this conversation. When I lived in New York and I had to go drop my shit off at the laundry and have them wash it, I noticed how bad my jeans were getting because it was like, they're washing it a certain way. Obviously, they're not air drying it and shit, but those washes time and time. And in New York, I wash my shit a lot because I'm hopping on the subway. You feel me? So that's just a different
Yeah,
type
Subway
of
ass is crazy.
fucking bacteria.
that's a
you
different
know
type
what
of
I'm
butt.
saying? Yeah, that's a different type of
different
fucking
type of
get
butt.
down. That's a
He's on bullshit today,
facts,
bro.
though.
I don't know what it is. Like,
He repeated it. He's on bullshit.
hey, by the way, guys, want to hear some? I got a crazy thing to tell y'all.
What?
Beyond, like, normally I tell you guys the cool stories. I'm gonna tell you a not so cool story.
Okay.
I was following what I thought was some thick shit. Guess what?
You Mac whopped.
It was a dude,
It's a dude.
bro. I've been seeing that a lot in the city lately, bro.
Yeah, I got.
Wait, what you mean? Like you were
I've been seeing a lot of
messaging,
videos
type
like
shit,
that.
No,
Like
no,
some
I just had followed the account because I thought like you.
You're on
Oh,
some-
yeah,
follow,
yeah,
like I thought
okay.
you meant like you was out somewhere.
No, I was like stalking. Yeah, I was about to. I was stalking a girl.
Bro, the reason why
who
that
turned
fucked
out
me
to
up,
have a
bro,
cock.
You haven't been seeing the influx of all these videos of these dudes like streamers walking up on girls. They turn around.
Yeah,
and
Clav got hit with that a few times.
bro,
for
like,
sure.
and there's been a few more recently, bro. Like a young black streamer was in
was
the
on
city.
your
That
Lush
shit
Wop
happened to
shit.
him. That's why I thought you said like that.
Not, and I ain't gonna lie, cause like normally, like I kind of thought like, oh yeah, for sure, this finna be an Asian phenomenon for the most part to trick me. You feel me? But nah,
An
Nah.
Asian phenomenon?
yeah,
Yeah,
like primary, like it's easy as
A lady
for, like,
boy.
Yeah, it's like easiest
He's
for.
saying that Asian men look the most like women, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
He
say.
said that if you were to get tricked by a trans, most
yo,
likely it would be an Asian.
yo,
man.
bullshit,
I'm just
gang. I don't
translating. It
respect
seems
it.
like you guys didn't
I
get
gotta
it.
respect it.
Nah. I mean, I guess apparently it's oscillating to other cultures as well.
But they're finding inspiration from.
Yeah, because apparently fucking Oscar De La Hoya was looking like Jenny 6'9" on Instagram. Like,
Bro.
that, I ain't gonna lie, gangland.
bro.
Oscar De La Soya.
Yeah. So,
Oscar De La Soyla 69.
Soya 60.
yeah, soy la fucking nueve pintos is more like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, because the thing is, I was like, oh, this bitch fine, big ass titties. But like, I fucked up because the first two letters of the account's name,
What?
what do you think they were?
TS.
TS.
Yeah.
Damn.
But I was like,
You were
there's
just
no,
like looking at that dude's ass like this is so fat.
I was like,
Like,
there's
I
no
can't
way.
resist.
That's
I'm not gonna lie.
crazy.
I'm not gonna lie. It was fooling me.
So it wasn't Asian.
no, it was,
wasn't
it was
Asian.
Mexican.
Yeah,
Overly
bro.
horny.
yeah, that,
Was it like a-
Did you
Nah,
check
nah, I
yourself for
would've-
being overly horny?
I'm
at
not
that
gonna lie.
moment?
I'm not gonna put others on blast, but I was like showing it to the homies and they're like, ooh, da-da-da-da.
Bro, well, listen.
Yeah.
No,
like,
I said this on here though. So we had this trans conversation before when I was like
Here we
saying
go.
if you can't spot the
Oh,
trans,
shit.
you're tripping. Like if
I
you
thought
didn't-
so.
I can't remember what rapper it was. I was like, you're accepting it, right? Because we can all see through it, whatever it is. And a fan hit me up, fan that be feeding me little information and stuff, like industry shit.
Trans
Sent me a
people.
bunch of trans girls' profiles and was like, "Oh, I know y'all are looking for women for the 24-hour stream. Do you think any of these chicks can like come to the stream?" And I was like, "Yeah, they look straight. Like, why not? I'm gonna shoot one over." And they were like, "Yeah, these are all trans chicks." They're like, "I'm not gonna bleed
Cooked
you.
you.
I'm not gonna bleed you, but I wanted to show you that it's hard to tell if like they're passing." And remember, I sent the profile to the fucking group chat, and I was like, "Yo, Adam, she's been hitting me saying she want to do plug talk. I don't know. I'm passing it off to you." And Adam was like, nah, I think I'm good. Something's off about this." And I was like, "Damn,
She was gonna
bro can
fuck
spot
Adam.
he can spot a trans.
You
'cause
know
they
what?
got me."
You know what? I thought Nas had never lied until he said it ain't hard to tell because nowadays it's
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Shit's only
My
gonna-
theory
I'm
is
sure
this
Instagram is
bro,
way different,
The moment
too.
that you have any
Facetune.
kind of doubt or any questioning, leave it alone.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, that's how you avoid.
I
it.
didn't have any
You
doubts.
feel me? Which is crazy.
I had no-
which is crazy. Says
I
a
had
lot.
no doubts.
It says a lot. Secondly,
I'm
no,
gonna show
look,
y'all,
but
I'm gonna show
look.
y'all,
I'm
you
gonna
feel
shoot
me?
you
Yeah,
some
yeah,
bells.
show that to
Secondly-
me.
Secondly, you only looking. Maybe her profile was on
I see
private.
that shit.
No, it was public.
It was public, so you could see hands and feet.
And like now that I look back at the hands and feet, they're a little
You
bit.
gay.
But he wasn't looking
Yeah,
at
you
the
got
hands
it.
and feet when
Yeah.
he was looking.
You just saw
No,
a fat
you have
ass.
to.
You were
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
saying-
He's gay.
He was,
That's
he
all
was
it
in
is.
goon mode. He just saw a fat ass. Once he saw
Yeah,
the bulge,
exactly.
he backed out. He wasn't saying I could deal with the bulge. He backed out once he
Nah,
saw the
yeah,
bulge.
exactly. Once,
Yo.
once
No, he
pulled
backed
out.
in once he seen the bulge.
Nah,
back-
someone
Which way
hit.
should you back when you see the bulge?
you
Should you skirt
you
tail
gotta
to
back.
the side?
You don't back
You gonna
up. You
wiggle
back
that shit a
away.
little bit?
You back away.
No, he backed in. for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Honestly,
Back
like
up.
somebody else hit me and was like, "Yo," like a random account hit me like, "Yo, why is you following this?"
But like, cause you guys were discussing
This
that.
guy on the screen, I can see him walking down the street with a trans person.
Yeah, those were the pants that pissed me clean the fuck off. I'm not gonna lie.
You think I cared, bro? I was doing the.
I mean, I'm not
most.
saying you have to
guys-
care. I just hate
Pulled
those
it up. That's
pants.
crazy.
Yeah, I know. I knew they were whack as fuck.
That's crazy. You guys pulled this up.
Okay, so you're like Eminem, 8 Mile, kind of pantsing us.
No, I just didn't really care. I was like, bro, I'm still fucking. Look at all the people I'm with. Look how much cooler I still am. You feel me?
You got
Like,
me fucked up.
Yeah, no,
Got
for
me
sure.
Fucked up, nigga.
The cool factor's
Nigga
off the
got me
charts in this
fucked
photo.
up, nigga, that shit stops right
like
there
rever-
after Moose.
Been bombing like Bin Laden.
The cool factor stops right after Moose.
Oh my god.
for some reason, I feel no offense. Coming
Nah,
from-
but I heard you guys talking about Mac Wop and Smack last night, and I feel like it's just an epidemic, on social media. Like if you're just scrolling through, you see a fat ass, you like it. You know what
No,
I'm
I mean,
saying?
like, I
It's just
didn't-
Or they like trans women, it's like you never know, honestly.
All right, let's
Like the
put-
homies,
let-
like
I mean,
let's
hey,
pull
I don't
this-
wanna
I'm
put
not
that
gonna
on
lie,
anyone,
you're
you know what I'm
You're
saying?
gay for liking trans women, correct? Right?
Yeah.
We
I
all
think
I'm
agree
not
so.
on
trying to
this,
yuck
right?
anyone's
All right.
yum.
I
Do
think
what
so.
you do, but I'm just saying, like, it's on
If
some
technology
on
keeps
some social
progressing-
you're on the
media shit-
spectrum.
on some social media shit, like you can't really fault fools.
Full fools for what? Oh, getting caught up on social media.
Well, like, I mean, what did they say that he like randomly liked a picture or some shit? Like,
No,
That
but
was like, dude.
and to be fair, his phone is broken with
Well, now my
a
phone
little
broke
bit.
Trying to shoot him bell. That shit broke this morning.
No, if it looked like a dude, then I'm tripping.
That shit broke
okay,
this
well, your phone is broke as fuck,
You
so
can still see.
I could see how like the pixelated bars might make you think that.
That looked like a dude.
I mean, okay, realistically, if you're not researching and you just see
It's
it
just
tits,
chest
like,
up, too, so it's kinda
just
hard.
tits. Like, what are we
Yeah,
doing?
yeah. It's chest up with tits.
Yeah,
So.
and now if they're rocking the bulge, and you
All right, keep
you
game
liking
on.
the
All right,
bulge.
keep game. Look at the post with the green on. Look at the post with the green on, bottom left.
if you guys want to do this research at home,
You
chat,
mean to
just
tell
let
me
us
you
know.
can't look at that and say that's a little off.
That's a
I mean, come on, gang. And you
that's
said
a
you
little
was scrolling
clear.
through her shit. I tried to shoot you bail by saying if she was on private, you can't do
Definitely
It
seems
looked
like
like-
she got some work done.
It
You know, a
looked
lot
like
of
a
work
girl
done.
to me, no cap.
Let's
And-
see.
And she sound like it.
that. Look at the
He
flick
sound
in the
like a
green,
girl.
bro. Look at the flick in the green.
I'm not fucking with bruh though.
bottom left.
About to run his fade, actually.
Don't click it. Don't click it.
About to run his fade.
It's right here.
Oh God.
I'm about to run his fade.
Okay. That's crazy.
About like, yo, what set are you from, dude?
Nah,
like, I know
bro. You got me fucked up.
Yo, bro, I think niggas be dead ass wrong though. Once they find out and they get mad at the trans woman.
Yeah, they
I'm
were
mad.
bypassing a lot of things to
I'm
get
mad-
there.
I'm mad-
Yeah, and then
I'm-
you just mad that you like
You just
starting
mad-
to feel
you
second
mad at
guess
your
it
own
now.
judgment. It's
Yeah,
insecurity
facts.
at that point because you start questioning like, damn, is my judgment really that off? You
No, the
start
cold
thinking
part
about
is none of
something
y'all
else.
said. You know, but the cold. No, here's the cold part.
That's a tough one. to sit alone
Lush
with.
finding out he's gay at 40 is
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I wish I know sooner. I would have sucked a lot of dick. No, the cold part is nobody was able to be like, oh yeah, that looked like a dude. You tweaking. Nobody, none of y'all said that.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll put one post. I'll put one post.
You said like
that one picture did look a little suspect.
you
I'm
said
not
one
holding your
pic
feet.
look a
Bro, but
little
I'm just
off.
saying, if you gonna pull up on someone on the gram, bro, most niggas is investigating more than just that first pic.
Bro, we're asking the wrong
Transvestigate
question.
a little bit more.
Wait, does she have the trans flag in bio? 'Cause if
No,
she has the
obviously
trans
not.
flag in
Nah,
bio-
she
Obviously
just had
not.
He said she had the
Okay.
TS.
It just says
name, though.
TS in the
yeah.
name.
That's pretty much
That's
the
all.
universal.
Unless she
like,
from Terror Squad. Unless she with Fat Joe in them, bro.
huge
like,
Fat Joe fan.
Come on.
I thought she was repping her
Damn,
random.
this bitch with fat ass tits really knows music.
No,
That's
I
fire.
thought I was ignorant. It was like a random state in Mexico. Starts with TS. You feel me? Like,
How many followers?
I guess, man. Hey, do your thing.
How many
Yo, bro,
followers
it
does
gets
that
worse
person
as he's
He's
explaining
been
more.
overly horny.
Just
Yeah,
know
bro,
you're
that's
not
what I'm
alone.
saying.
Yeah,
You
that's what I'm
gotta-
saying. Did this like put anything in perspective? Like maybe I'm going too hard that I'm like even
Lush is
shooting
in
at the
heat,
trans.
Bro,
But the thing is, he's not getting past the bulge. He's not getting past the bulge though.
Nah,
you know?
but bro,
I
He's
ain't
not
see a
overlooking
bulge.
the
Nah,
bulge.
but bro
So
be
he's
done
still-
up.
If she
he's still in
tucked
the
it up,
pocket.
he
yeah,
might
that's what I'm
be
saying. Bro, be done
busting
up. One
doonies
day
down.
he done up, nigga, off the shit. She tucked that thing up in the
I
crack.
want nah. You know what? I'm calling AI AI
Nah,
feel like it's AI
I've heard
technology.
Lush say time and time again, it's not
Okay.
the drugs that make you gay.
You know,
Yeah.
This
I,
is gay.
I
So
seen Obama in a lowrider.
Yeah.
I believe.
Obama was in a lowrider. That
Hey,
could have been an AI
Niggas is
woman.
going there with it.
You never know, bro.
Yeah, this
You
nigga
think you
moves.
could figure out the real girl?
20 trans, 1 real woman challenge with Lush.
I don't like this at all. Like,
That's
because,
an
like,
immediate setup.
because like here's the cool
The
part.
thing
Like
is, how do you investigate?
It's like a Jubilee episode.
Yeah,
he has to like
yeah.
Niggas
eliminate
said it,
one by
Jubilee.
one.
Shout out Jubilee, man.
That's
I
why-
appreciate y'all.
Oh,
for
that would be
putting
so
me
easy.
on.
That would be so easy. The killer question would be, when did you first get your? Yeah, exactly. When did you first get
Nah,
your period?
you're
What was
different.
it like? Where were you?
You're
Where were you? And what was it
different.
like?
But we need to get the
Bro.
real girl to be like kind of ugly and manly so it could like throw it off a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That's just a setup, bro. You know how hard it'll be out of 20 women, especially if they get like perfected.
And whoever he picks, he has to spend the night with no
the
matter
co-
what.
the-
Well,
No,
well, the chick
honestly-
that walks in looking like Lush immediately eliminated.
no, honestly,
You're gonna be able to get it.
honestly, the cold part is, like I'd put the hurricane emoji in her DMs. You feel me?
Yo,
like,
does anybody in here genuinely think that if you got set up for a 20v1 with 20 trans women and you had to pick the one, you would be able to?
I think
I
so,
would
yeah.
get damn close.
Yes?
I'm not gonna lie. I
Yeah.
would get
Yes?
damn close.
I thought so before
You
this.
can't say yes.
I
wait,
thought
wait.
so.
No, there's only
Steven,
one real girl.
Steven.
Is what you're saying?
You think so?
Yeah, no, for sure.
20v1, you got to pick the one trans woman out of the 20. You think you could do it?
Or the one real woman out of the
The
20
one,
trans.
excuse me, the one real woman. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Sis, yeah.
You gonna know, Josh?
You're saying. All the Berkeley homies gonna be so mad at me.
You're gonna find hot ass trans
Like
women.
Hellcat,
You're gonna hunt
like
them
a
down.
Hellcat. I think a Hellcat would be fire. On Lush lineup.
Lush fucking Hellcat.
The only cis woman is Hellcat, and you're still not sure. Hellcat, that's a compliment.
That's kind of hot.
Yo,
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Hellcat,
Adam
no
did.
shots.
Adam
Yeah.
did fuck Janet.
It's just jokes.
Adam
Hellcat.
fucked
I
Janet.
don't
What
wanna
y'all
know-
think
I
about
don't
that?
Who's that?
Who that?
Janet, you know Janet.
Oh, Janet that be hanging around? Adam
Yeah.
took those Doonies down?
Yep.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
first time I've ever been jealous, to be honest, in my
What's
life.
up? Nah,
Yeah.
she probably
Who is
got
that?
some wet on her. I'm
Janet
not
She
gonna
the
lie.
one with the sister?
She's of Latin descent. She be popping up
She
here
was
and
at
there.
the pool party.
Yeah.
She be
She
bringing
do
shit
the
in and
20v1 and
No,
stuff.
no, no. It doesn't work for
She
no
won the
jumper.
Crip Mac 20v1, right?
She won it?
She won it, yeah.
The little Mexican?
Yeah.
Yep. Adam beat those down.
Bro, Dog, she's built like SpongeBob, bro. That shit is
Yo,
Janet,
shout out to Adam.
Shout
man.
out to Adam. Shout out Janet. It ain't no
Nah,
problem,
she
but
can soak-
She's built crazy.
Hey,
bro.
SpongeBob can soak this up. You feel me?
What's up with the?
That hand probably is retarded.
I was
Yeah,
bro.
say, bro, those will shock you, bro.
No, because you know
Y'all are
why,
dead
bro?
wrong
Why
right
bitches
now.
Lock me up, I was
when,
shocked.
Bro, when you ugly, when
Y'all know
Bro.
she doesn't have a sound mind. Y'all
Yo,
are
I think
wrong
when
right now.
girls-
Oh, I
that-
didn't know that was her get down.
wait, nah, don't do that because now
That
you
is
trying
got a
nah.
sound in mind.
Why you
Oh,
trying
you
to?
the homie trying to
She
look
gets
hard.
down all right.
I'm
You know what I'm
out.
saying?
That's it. I'm out of that conversation.
Hey,
Who
bro,
said
you
that?
know-
And why
bro.
you ain't say that first, bro?
Hey,
Yo,
bro.
you're a different nigga, bro.
Nah, yeah, you
Oh,
just trying to put a
God.
recall.
Yo,
Yes,
nah,
yes.
y'all
That's
was down to
crazy.
fuck.
You just
tried to
I'm not
recall
even gonna
us.
go forward in this
That's
conversation.
crazy.
It
You just trying to
disgusts
put a
me.
recall on us.
Niggas
Yo, when we were kids, there was this one kid whose parent where the mom was a little mentally like off and the dad was straight, and we always wondered, you know.
Why do you? Is it kind of like dating like outside your race?
Well, we like
dating,
never.
And you said
I'm not laughing, bro. I'm not laughing, bro.
It's like you're dating out. It's almost like
I'm dizzy, bro.
no. Because check game. It's almost
Oh,
like
God.
it's almost like dating outside your species.
No, don't take it that far. See,
how
you were
yo,
right.
Ricky,
You were right where you
just take
needed
it
to
down
be.
the path,
No, see, you
bro.
were right where you needed to be. You took it
Just
too
take
far.
down.
yeah,
It's
like there was
took
like
it too far.
a group of like little
Yellow
people that
card,
lived on an
yellow
island.
card,
Yeah, like
Lush
that.
Uno, yellow card.
No.
One more, you get it sent off.
Watch this. I'm gonna get a red card right now. It's like you
Go
know.
one step further, don't do it.
Not check game. It's like there's different phases of evolution.
Exactly.
You feel me?
No.
Like there was
At
like,
one point, humans were fucking Neanderthals. Neanderthals fucking humans.
So like remember like when like the Cro-Magnons and Neanderthals they overlapped.
Cro-Mags was created.
Yeah, they was beefing. You feel me?
Okay.
They was both existing, and they was gonna see who was gonna be the next evolutionary phase. And what if they was fucking each other? It's kind of like me fucking a bitch with a touch of the downs.
So you're saying fucking Janet is like
Transspecies.
fucking a Neanderthal?
I didn't say Janet had. No,
Oh,
Janet.
okay, my
I
bad.
think we would be the Neanderthal, right? Because they're the evolved species these days.
Janet's
They said
of
if you don't have
sound
a little bit of
minded.
racism in you going forward, you're not gonna be able to survive in the
They
new
said
world.
that white people have 2% Neanderthal and black people don't.
Oh yeah, I have no Neanderthal in me.
Yeah, I think that's like a like French mountaineer thing.
Yeah.
I think it's like in a black Israelite talking point too.
Well, the
Yeah.
European Homo sapiens just couldn't stop fucking the talls. You know, they just couldn't stay away from that.
They're climbing the trees.
Yeah.
the Glamazons.
Yeah.
That's how we got that
Lord.
species.
This nigga moose. Yo, Meek Mill.
Glamazon in the mountains.
Meek Mill.
Oh no, I thought I was gonna say. Speaking of trans.
Oh God. Yeah, let's get into this. You gotta defend your East Coast homie, Jared Fields.
This nigga's crazy.
So Meek Mill believes he fell off because of academics and Grand Wizard chat nigga.
Yeah, he said that he lost 88%.
What he said?
Yeah, 88 to
He said
90%
who?
of his streams from 2024. The academics like fan page that's like academics right hand man just got exposed. He's like some Australian white dude,
Okay, so
That's
he reads.
Grand Wizard?
Yeah.
This is what Meek writes. This is a long ass tweet. I'm gonna
and he
focus
feels
on
like
what
they did a
Meek-
hate
what Meek said.
campaign
Let's see what
or
Meek said.
something dirty behind the scenes to like slow his streams down.
Who
'cause
is
they was
Grand?
beefing.
This is what Meek is saying on my
He-
bad.
he's
it
like
was
a-
on X.
so-
Who is Grand Wizard? I've been
he's
hearing about
a-
him.
No,
for
no,
a
he's
minute.
reading Meek's
I've
thing.
used Claude and real investigators to ask why my streams declined
Using Claude.
89%. Not normal. In 2024, it pointed me to academics campaign. Streams are back to normal. By the way, academics, we need answers. Tap in. Remember, I said we gonna follow everything because it's all documented on the net. I wish I had the fucking bravery to read this the way academics be reading Meek Mill's tweets.
But what else happened to Meek Mill in 2024? What happened in 2024 is that Diddy got indicted as well, and he had a close relationship with Diddy. There was the fake gay sex tape audio that came out of Diddy and Meek. So there's a bunch of things going on in 2024 that I could see tarnishing his image outside of Chat Wizard
And I
campaign.
think if we
I
just
mean-
being real too, bro, Meek Mill hasn't dropped a hit in a long time. You know what
I haven't
I'm
listened
saying?
to new Meek in a hot
Meek,
minute.
Meek
I'm not
hasn't
gonna
been
lie, and I love
dropping the
Meek.
same hits that he used to been dropping. Like if I'm thinking of like the last Meek Mill real big hit was like that fucking him and Drake, and it's like, bro, your last big hit in my eyes was with the nigga who just slaughtered you. Pause. In prior years, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yeah, obviously, if you beefing with somebody who's influencing the culture and then they go against you, yeah, that's definitely gonna have an effect. It's not like he's lying there, but at the end of the day, bro, drop some good music, my nigga.
The dude that was supposed to be the voice of like the modern era of real street rap and was gonna be like the last one standing, like straight out the trenches of North Philly, this and that, winds up being essentially an Illuminati puppet. You're bunny hopping for Robert Kraft.
Yeah,
Right.
we don't want to see that shit.
Yeah, you got absolutely obliterated by Drake and then emasculated to the point where the only way you could even glimpse at the charts
Is
is by
get
hopping
back
on a
the
record
nigga
with
who-
this
who
guy.
just smoked you.
You know, like, yeah, there's been so many damaging aura points. Of course, that kind of like, I agree, the Diddy alleged footage of him getting his nalgas ferociously clapped being the low point. So I won't even point it specifically to like whatever campaign academics and them were running, because Act's been on his helmet for hella long. They've been going back and forth, and that's just been another vocal point of just like him just losing the entire aura, and just like the entire like legacy that he created.
Meek did the
him even
worst
falling
thing.
out with Ross. Him
Oh,
fucking
yes.
tripping on people on Twitter, his label mates, when they're not promoting
Wait,
him.
but
Like,
aside from all the extracurricular points that we know Meek Mill did to sabotage his career, he also went to jail as well. He spent a year and a half in jail or whatever, and started doing the political push for people locked up with Jay-Z. Academics and Academics TV have poorly affected Meek Mill's career, and this is a fucking lesson to these young up and coming rappers. D Savage kind of suffered something similarly. You don't go after the media, bro. Ack has legendary streams cooking Meek Mill. I'm talking about hour 30-minute expose just tearing this man apart, bro. Meek Mill was for surely impacted by Academics. That's not a secret.
No, for sure he was.
Everyone,
For sure he was.
everyone knows that, and you also know that.
But also,
Yeah, he was.
He asked Act to stop posting them, and Act agreed and hasn't posted them in, I think, almost a year now, I think, and he still ain't done nothing.
He still
It's
goes
like-
in on me. He
It
still
comes
goes
down.
in
It
on
comes
me.
down
but
to the music.
he
bro,
said don't
and-
post nothing about me, and he supposedly he hasn't posted about him in like 8 months.
Bro, it comes down to the music, and then honestly, Meek Mill did the worst thing that any street rapper could do, which is to allow your real personality to be seen on camera too much. And like Blush said, you got him bunny hopping around. He in the pool. He doing matching outfits and all types of weird shit. And once people start seeing that, it decreases your level as a street rapper, which is really the reason why we fucking with you. We got put on to the Meek with the dirty braids and the. You know what I mean, the freestyle. So now you bunny hopping and wearing matching outfits with Diddy. We like, okay. And then on top of that, to compound with that, you not making any hits. So it's like, all right, what are we really sitting here looking for now?
Yeah, and even though like I never fucked with Meek because he made the hits, but even he would every summer he'd drop on like a popular ass song. You know what I'm saying? The song of summer freestyle and that motherfucker, and that would be hard. He don't like even the freestyles ain't hitting the same. I see him trying to do it.
I
and it's
still
like-
cut
He still
him.
can rap his
But
ass
let's
off.
Yeah,
be
he
real,
rap
though.
is just the lyrics
don't
aren't hitting
hit
the
the
same because
same.
we see you fucking simping
We
for
see you,
billionaire, white billionaire.
Literally, we
motherfuckers.
gave him almost a decade just off of Dreams and Nightmares.
Yeah.
Just that one record bought him so many years.
And sonically, his sound is not really with the times. Like, you could even make an argument that drill kind of outshined that level of gangsterism that he was in, that gangster rap scene. A lot of guys that rap like Meek and carry it like him were impacted by these young dudes coming up with better beats, with songs that make people move while they're talking about drilling and stuff. They had better storylines. Like, Meek kind of went into that OG status, and he wasn't really like making himself like doing the A&R game, where a Meek verse is really important for you to get on and using his cosign properly. He beefs with his artists. He beefs with the people above him. Academics even said, like, label people said they don't really like dealing with Meek. You know what I'm saying? So
Well,
it's
he
like a
beefs
holistic
also
thing.
with the OGs in his city and the
Yeah,
youngins in his
it's
city.
super political in Philly with the Meek Mill shit for sure. He can't even co-sign nobody because they're all
He was
fucking
into
talking
it
shit
with
about
Beanie
him.
and them at a
Yeah.
certain point. Was into it with Pound Slide Pop and like the youngins
Yeah.
at a certain point. He didn't really put anybody on when he was supposed to. Yeah, he's kind of.
Now he put a little Snoop on.
Lil Snoop died, though. I was about to say that. One
Lil
of his,
Snoop is also from New Orleans. He's not from Philly.
Okay,
Yeah.
you saying put somebody?
Yeah,
from the
yeah,
city
yeah,
up
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Well, one of his biggest signees, though, even if he went, like Lil Snoop dying impacted Meek's trajectory and legacy. We don't know what Lil Snoop would have done, but when he came out, he was hard.
No, that fool is going to be a big star.
He was good.
Absolutely.
Yeah, he definitely.
Yeah.
He could have. He was kind of like ahead of YoungBoy. He could have kind of filled that space. You know what I'm saying?
He was like few years before YoungBoy even came out,
for
type
sure.
shit.
Yeah,
But
for
like,
sure.
yeah, but no, he definitely had a lot of star power, and he was super talented. He could freestyle, like complete songs. Yeah, that was a huge loss for sure.
Meek helped
Yeah.
Core. You fuck with Core?
Yeah, Core was nice too.
That's Moose's favorite rapper.
I don't want to say I hate Core, but all my Philly homies just pump him up so much
Nah,
that
Core's dirty,
it made
bro.
me not
Core
fuck
is
with him.
dirty, bro.
They
I
talk
hold
too crazy about the Core shit. They're like, he's the best rapper ever, pretty much how
Core,
they be talking
nah,
about
I ain't
him.
gonna say that, but Core reminds me a lot of and not sound wise, but just as far as his lyrics go and the way he spit, he kind of remind me of a Benny the Butcher, bro. Core
Yeah,
the
he's in
way-
that lane
Yeah,
and shit.
he's in that lane.
Like,
Like,
but
He
like
do
that,
some storytelling and shit like that
Yeah.
too.
like
Core's
like in
crazy.
Philly, they be loving like Leaf Ward and all that, like that
Leaf
pain
go
music.
crazy
Yeah, Leaf
too.
is
I
hard.
fuck with
Niggas
Leaf
even fuck
way more
with,
than Core.
Niggas fuck with OT7 Kwani too.
Kwani, yeah, of
Quan-
course.
feel me?
Of
Kwani's
course.
the hardest. I
No,
think,
no,
out of-
Skrilla is the hardest.
Skrilla the hardest
by
out of Philly
far
right now.
in Philly.
Out of Pennsylvania. Is Skrilla from Philly?
Yeah, he's from Philly.
Yeah, he's from Philly.
Not
Yeah.
to interrupt too much.
Kensington.
But like, what do y'all think about the whole Grand Wizard chat nigga shit and like academics TV scandal that's been coming out in the media and everything, and the war that's kind of like Cold War. Feel like hasn't gotten too crazy between Ak and Charlemagne.
Yeah, and he
Never
pretty
really-
much portrays himself as a black person all these years.
Yeah, so the fact
Oh,
that
yeah.
he's like what is he, like Australian?
Australian Asian dude.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's the least problematic.
I don't think it
The
really-
shit he's doing.
I think it matters though, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Because we got to go back and look at everything he's ever said and thinking that it's academics. You know what I'm saying? Black homies.
I don't
saying
know.
it.
He looks like all the Filipino fools from the Bay Area that say the N-word
Yeah, no,
all the
for
time,
sure,
and no
yeah.
one gives a
Not even
fuck.
lie, based
Yeah,
Asians
but
just
they
saying the
actually
N-word
with
all
black
the time.
people.
Yeah.
That, you know, they really outside with black folks.
Don't
This
even,
dude is
don't
not.
even phase me, bro. Our Asian people are so crazy.
Yeah, I mean, it is like obviously like some weird, like fanatical LARPing cosplay or whatever, but I don't know.
No, this is maximum internet for sure.
It doesn't offend me personally. I don't know how you guys feel.
I
Like,
mean,
it's
look
not
at the
really-
people that academics has kind of befriended. It was the bro that was touching little kid booty in the fucking market, and then this dude. It's like, you
Damn,
know what I'm
that
saying?
was
Like, this is a squad, you know, so this doesn't surprise
Well, he
me at
cut
all.
that guy off.
Did he? He did at first, and now if you see it, he'd be popping in that Discord and chopping
He
it up
back
with Lil
around?
Boom,
He
straight up.
Boom
yeah, he
back
is.
around?
Yes.
Oh,
he
man.
did-
Absolutely, he fucks with Lil Boom still.
No, for real?
Absolutely.
Oh shit!
Academics
that's
fucks with Lil
crazy.
Boom still.
That is
I didn't know that.
concerning.
Wow.
So that's why
Well,
this
I
shit
mean,
don't surprise me.
Ak
You know what I'm
did say
saying?
that
Whoever's
his-
going to be subservient to him, he seems like he'll look past all your fucking woes.
Indiscretions.
Yeah.
Ak did say that his biggest weakness will probably be loyalty. He said he ain't turning on George or none of his guys that like helped him get to this point and stuff, and that this is just Rock Nation bullying. You know, allegedly that like all this stuff that we're seeing, them saying that there's a dossier in which they have him committing some kind of fraud with crypto payments and stuff like that. You know, like all of that media is being pumped by who, right? Who's spreading those stories? And when people started to investigate, looking at the article on George in Australia, it's a short article written by some random person. Doesn't even seem like it's making big news out there in their media outlets. Obviously, we're not tapped into like Australian hip hop outlets. Maybe this is like the biggest story out there right now.
Nah,
fucking George
definitely not.
Grand-
Nobody knows.
Grand Wizard, you know. But
Just Grand Wizard as a name is crazy though.
yeah.
The Grand Wizard name in itself is just wild.
And that's like obviously like he's trying to be slick, but when it's like coming from a black dude, that's not as offensive. But
Yeah.
coming from anybody else, it is kind of crazy.
Yeah, that
Like,
part
yeah.
is a little gnarly for sure. But it's just like internet-based culture. I'm not really excusing
It
it. but
super
me
is.
finding out he was like some little Asian dude, some little fat Asian dude, I laughed initially. I was like, "There's no way the internet is." a
Yeah,
real
that's
place,
crazy.
bro.
And then tying it to Dragonite Crypt too, that was even
come
funnier.
on, bro. These are the best internet storylines.
I think if you unmask a lot of these big, or even I don't even want to say big, but just if you unmask a lot of these like platforms for who's actually running it and who's actually been saying, let's just be real, like it's what we really speaking about, like who's saying nigga and shit like that. It's gonna be a young little white boy, maybe a little Asian dude. Who knows?
That's
But
what
it's
happened.
Probably gonna be everything outside of black.
it's Lush One.
Yeah,
It's Lush one behind Academics TV.
Yeah, it's me.
Lush
I
one-
run,
Lush is
I run the
great.
page.
Hey, Lush, I heard some
it's,
shit.
it's actually me.
I heard Lush. I heard you be popping the nigga out every once in a while, bro.
I'm pretty
Pause.
sure you've heard. I'm pretty sure you have.
I've never heard it.
But at least Lush
I'm pretty
Lush
sure
put
you
in
have.
pain. At least
No, I
This
haven't
dude
been
ain't
around
put
you
in
long
no
enough
pain.
to hear it. I swear to God, bro. I never heard it.
I'll try my best to.
Yeah,
to
do
show
it
you.
once we get on stream today. I want to hear how you say it.
I'll try my best to show you. No, I'm pretty sure like it's come out so casually you didn't.
You
even
do the
notice.
hard. You do the hard R when you say this.
Oh yeah. That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's
No,
wild.
but I seen that like when Elon made it so you could see the country of origin of every like Twitter account. It was like a bunch of the rap pages was like in India, and they just saying the N word. They just talking crazy about black people.
yeah.
and,
What
you know,
pages?
Did
What
we see that
pages?
video?
like rap blogs and shit that was on Twitter. I forget the exact
Bro,
ones, but it was
Did y'all
big
see
ass
the
blogs.
video of Dustin Poirier getting arrested recently?
Yeah,
You saw what happened when he was getting arrested.
you said the N word.
He said the N word,
Hard
but you
R?
see how genuine. Nah, not hard R.
No. He was
said it like
he was on his
really
New
say
Orleans
it.
shit. Yeah, like
You
he
feel me?
Yeah.
Like he said it like he said it like he
Like,
really.
he had the NO
Yeah,
accent
you
going
feel me?
Like,
crazy.
fuck wrong with y'all
Yeah.
niggas.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
he was on some
really
shit
how he
like
was
that.
talking,
Yeah,
swear to
yes,
God.
bro. So
But
I'm
like,
gonna be very
that's
surprised.
what I was gonna pull up is like all these internet
the
fight
whitest,
videos.
and I look at him as the whitest fighter, one of the whitest fighters. You feel me? When
Yeah.
I watched that video of him, I'm like, oh, that's a whole
Until
different,
he buys some Kool-Aid with pineapple spears in it and he says, "Did big guy."
That
Bro,
big
why
guy.
you say Kool-Aid?
That big guy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey, but no,
I guess
that's
That's the
apparently-
trend.
I
was
was the little
literally-
Kool-Aid joint
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the
yeah,
with
yeah.
the pineapple
Yeah.
joint. Them shit's like
We need to get those.
Because did big guy.
Bro, I was literally gonna say that though. Like, there's internet fight videos. I remember seeing this a few years ago and just being tripped out. Two white boys getting it on, like catching a fade, like, "What's
Yeah.
up, nigga?
Yeah.
What's up, nigga?" Like
every day.
Like two white
Yeah.
boys for real. Like, seemed like they're in the middle of some random place in Texas suburbia.
You
Yeah.
go to Sacramento right now and find that all day
Like-
long. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Bro, I see it a lot with like the Mexicans out here. You feel
Yeah,
me?
for sure.
Like, I see the
Mexicans be
Mexican
saying it more
fight
than black
Oh
videos.
people
yeah,
sometimes
Stevie
out
love
here.
it, bro. Stevie, as soon as he gets off work, it's like taking off his bra. He's like, "Nigga."
I've never heard him say it either, bro. Y'all niggas is crazy.
Yeah,
He's like Frankenstein
Bro,
coming
yeah,
out
yeah,
of the
bro.
closet.
Yeah.
But I will admit if I heard y'all say it on everything I love, bro.
Pooh's absolutely out of his mind right
All
now.
right, bro.
They're
I'm telling niggas,
absolutely
bro,
out of
I-
mind.
They're
bro, I-
respectful sayers. They're respectful sayers.
maybe niggas said it and I didn't hear it.
They're
or some
whispering
shit.
in your ear.
I
and
just
it's
never,
like-
I've never been around niggas long enough for where niggas, I heard niggas be like, oh yeah, it was good, my nigga.
I'm not doing all that. Like, it's gonna just slip out.
Yeah, Mexicans.
I
the
say it so
N-word, huh?
naturally, bro. It's just gonna slip out.
Yeah, it's just gonna be like, I'm tired of these. No, I'm
You feel me?
like-
I'm just going, "Ooh."
Hey, but did y'all know that Mexicans say the N-word?
I'm slightly aware.
Bro, I'm not mad at Mexicans saying the I'm not mad at, I was about to say the N-word. I'm not mad at Mexicans saying nigga,
Yeah,
but I just don't like when Mexicans act like they ain't niggas.
or they act anti-black and then say the N-word.
That's what I said. They
Yeah,
ain't
yeah.
niggas. You feel me? Like to keep it funky. Like
Yeah, it's like-
that's the only thing I don't like.
I totally agree. Like I could see that being. I mean, it is fucked up, but that's like a super old type of thing for the most part. It's like old.
Is it?
I think so. It's like hella old. This what 2026 unity. Everybody coming together.
Let's just crack the fucking stream off right now. Just say it, bro. Come on.
I did,
No, right now.
but I did right now.
No, you did it.
911
I
on
thought
speed
it.
dial, nigga.
They did it.
I thought it.
Yeah,
I thought it 1,000
I thought
times.
it.
I've actually been using it as a period. this
I said
entire
it's a
time we're
whack.
in this
I said it's a whack.
Yeah.
I said I didn't, but I did say it's a whack.
I thought it. I'm just not trying to get the stream demonetized. I do real time editing instead of shloop.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine AI gets to the point. I would love if AI got to the point where it's like it's chill for black people to say it. Like if they can identify you're black,
Yeah.
you could say it. But if somebody else says it, then their shit gets blamped.
How do you?
Because I hate that for black people that like you have to censor that word in your own.
No, you don't though.
content.
On YouTube, the black people could get it off.
Well, it's a
I feel like you should still. When all of my research, bro, just says take all of that out. Like bleep everything.
it should be
Like,
determined by how you like rap a Trinidad James verse.
That's too easy. That's
You
too
feel me?
easy.
Bro,
That's too easy.
what?
You gotta get a
All
harder
gold
one than
everything?
that. You gotta get a
Remember
harder
that
one.
song?
Hey, but speaking
Yeah.
about
Let's move on.
Hey, I just
about
want to say,
LGBTQ
remember when y'all
icons.
told me that fucking his testosterone wasn't being messed with? I think this is going against the AI. The evidence. I think it's the vasectomy is causing him to actually turn into a female.
I mean, this looks trans.
PlaqueBoyMax goes viral after showing off his new blonde ponytail. New blank hair, happy face.
Maybe girls like it, huh?
This is just giving me 6ix9ine vibes. Like 6ix9ine did it first.
That
He's
was
just
gonna be
jocking
my
his
question,
swag.
Yeah.
The
Was
ge-
that 6ix9ine did it?
Yes.
No, but he got Facetune though.
Oh, he got Facetune.
Don't it
on
look
too?
like it?
It might have just been looks, Max,
I
and
know-
bone mashing.
Nah.
Dude, well look at PlaqueBoyMax's Twitter handle. Look at its fucking image, bro. Can you go back to it?
He looked like a Snapchat filter. He looked
He's
like
on
a-
his symbol
It's
shit,
definitely
bro.
smoothed out. Everything's smoothed out. There's
He's
a
on
filter.
his symbol shit. Let the kid live, bro.
I'm not.
I think
mad at him, but he do.
Nah, that shit.
It-
Bro,
do- no,
think
he
about,
do.
No, bro.
He
Think
do look
about
like-
how, like, there's been way more egregious Zesty shit done by other rappers.
I know, but
Yes.
there's zesty too. Like, you know what I'm saying? What's his name? Nine Vicious. What's bro's name?
Yeah, Nine Vicious is going.
He had the bust downs like 2 years ago. That's how he was going viral. Was just looking like a bad bitch.
I've been
pretty
seeing him
much.
doing
Like-
shit
He's
like that.
curious for sure. This dude.
Yeah, like if your homie gets famous and he's trying to, shock the internet, go crazy, he starts gay baiting, because that's what this is gay baiting. It's like making everybody question your sexuality for attention. Is that cool, or is it kind of corny and lame?
What about the homie on the scene with him that he knows Max hit his bitch in the lace front? Like, how do you process that your bitch got hit in a lace front?
It would make me just think less of the bitch, so I think that's better.
How do you think about like all the fools that Prince feel they bitch feel?
Exactly. No, honestly, I'm not really mad at
Prince
Max.
was different with it though.
No, but
I
he
know
said-
it's-
he
We're
said-
not about to
I
compare
guess you
Black
could
Boy
say
Max
it's like
with Prince.
What do you mean? He said
he was just like,
literally
hey,
said.
okay.
He literally said, how'd you feel if your bitch got fucked by some dude in a lace front?
Or
Exactly.
wearing heels.
That's literally what he
Prince
said.
was clapping shit
How-
in heels, bro.
Yeah.
Prince
How's
was
that not
clapping
Prince?
shit in heels. That's
He
crazy.
was.
and
He
assless
was.
chaps and shit.
I'm
Assless
not gonna
chaps
say-
in heels.
Cheeks out, poo.
Everybody's mama just getting mwah, mwah, mwah. That's crazy.
That's a
bro.
little
I didn't know this
zesty.
about Prince.
Yeah,
Nah,
You didn't know
you're
that?
not.
You can
Prince
look
was
at
like
one
the
You can look
first
at
music
you can
video
look at
and
Prince
see.
and say, okay, most people gonna question by just looking at Prince, okay, if he's zesty or not.
He got like
You feel
lip
me? But
gloss
Prince
on
was
and
really
shit,
like
makeup.
that back in the days. You feel me? R.I.P. Prince, like he really had it. You feel me? Pause. So now, like the fact that like
He had a few things.
The fact that wow. The fact that we looking at PlaqueBoyMax like this, I think what Moose said is true. Like he's gay baiting. Am I mad at that? Yeah, it's kind of a little corny because PlaqueBoyMax already popping. He don't really need to necessarily do this to appeal to the public. And I just hate this conveyance of like this new like message of like, hey, like let's wear lace fronts and like let's like
It
paint
comes
our
from
nails
Young
and
Thug.
get
For
Yeah, I was gonna
BBLs
say this not new.
and-
For,
That's- yeah,
for
that's
these
me,
kids,
like-
it comes from Young Thug because he was just kicking it with him, and you could tell he takes a lot of inspiration from
But
Thug.
when we
and,
say
like,
Young Thug is what within the last decade,
10
at
years,
least?
Yeah, he came out
You know what I'm saying?
2013 for real.
So I mean, 10 years is a long time, but that's what I said when I say recently is that push from
And
there.
Lil B too, Lil B.
No, that's the real answer.
Yeah.
It really like Lil B was before that talking about I'm a pretty bitch. You
Yeah,
feel me?
I just saw him on so he made a song for Supreme, and he's wearing like a woman's top with like a Supreme jacket on over it and shit.
I'm in.
You remember the
What do you
scenes?
say? I'm in my tiny pants like an F slur. You
Yeah.
feel me?
Yo,
Like,
but
like-
honestly, like
I'm a
even
pretty
like let's
bitch.
stay with the Thug shit. When I saw Thug leaking with Max, like low key, I was thinking this is a good look for Thug. Like Thug need to get back on his artsy shit. He tried to be the biggest gangster in Atlanta, and look how far that shit got him, bro. Like Max is, you could say Max is like a Young Thug kid. He's definitely inspired
sure.
by him. He's Young Thug coded. Young Thug need to get back to doing little weird artsy shit like this.
For
and
sure.
Cause dude, he's doing all of this shit to promote his song Thong Song. And it's working. Like first people were clowning him and shit like that. Now people are listening to his shit. He's been the topic of conversation this entire fucking week. And you're right, Max is on a run. When you really sit back and look at his discography, this is the dude that made pink dreads. Y'all didn't think he was gonna put on a fucking blonde wig, or you could you literally just had fucking pink dreads.
I don't
Bro's
understand.
on
Like,
2K.
of
He
all
got
the
songs on 2K.
no, but of
bro.
all the ways people have played with gender and like that's been a thing, like very prevalent in mainstream rap for the past several years, this dude like looking like this is not a newsworthy item to me. I don't even see how. I don't even think he'd look crazy.
And
at all, for
I haven't
real.
heard
Like,
nothing about his song through all of this, so I don't know if it's
Yeah.
working as good as he.
Now, where I draw my line is when these niggas start putting on bodysuits, we gotta sound the alarm.
Like what?
You feel me?
what-
That's what we gotta say.
What's a
Enough
what do you mean like
is
a
enough.
bodysuit?
Like the Gia shit and stuff like that.
All
you
right,
feel me?
I ain't
Little
seen
skin
no
shot.
rapper in the IMG yet.
Nah,
I'm
what's
That's
it
saying,
called?
crazy.
Playboy
I'm saying,
Cardi.
what are they gonna do next?
Cardi was in a little leotard joint.
What
Oh,
are they
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
do
yeah.
next?
Yeah, he was in a little leotard
You feel
joint.
me?
But his
When-
big bro Rocky had the thong on, so they
when
they
niggas
different.
rock-
Rocky was in the thong.
When niggas pop out in the bodysuits, Yep, red card. Immediate
Bro,
send
I
off.
think that's letting it get too far, bro. I think we gotta stop this shit at lace fronts, man.
But none of this shit is new. This goes like
Yeah.
literally like this has been going on in rap music for so long. Even going back to like Dr. Dre when he was in World Class Wrecking Crew. That's why people were making
there
fun
was
of him
beef
because
on him.
he literally had like fools were dressed like that. Look at Sugar Hill Gang.
The
Look at all the old
Hey,
school
and they were
rappers.
70s
sliding,
Literally,
too.
yeah.
And they were sliding too. They was getting
was
up
that-
on
that-
niggas.
That's literally how they looked.
That disco
bedazzled
swag.
down.
all
Niggas had D-Block in the shiny suits.
Man.
Yeah, but like
Boogie Nights.
yeah, but that's like
disco shit.
even that was just like not even that's not even moving the needle because it goes all the way back to even previous to Bootsy Collins and Parliament Funkadelic. Look at Little Richard. Boom. That's like the origins of rock and roll.
Little
That fool
Richard
was
was-
super flamby. We know he's an absolute fruitcake.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
he was actually-
But like that don't matter because that's literally where the steez came from. Most of pretty much everyone else I mentioned, they all heterosexual males.
I'm curious, like,
Yes.
to be honest with me, how did y'all feel when Tekashi was running around with lace fronts? Because I remember when Savage kind of dissed him on the Big Bank interview that popped everything
He had
off.
fucking tits in a music video. He was in a Gotti music video with boobs. Like, I don't get.
He was.
Tekashi
Right.
6ix9ine.
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Yeah,
okay.
nobody's too worried about Tekashi.
Yeah,
doing
I don't
it.
know. I think like
He
bro, I
came in
think
the game with
certain
rainbow
people,
hair.
People give.
Yeah.
I think certain artists people give a pass to with certain shit, especially people who's like coming from like that rock type shit. Because like we've seen rock stars wearing fishnets and things like that people would have considered zesty if you was from like urban culture type shit. You know what I'm saying? So like I think we've accepted it to an extent, but I think now that it's crossing over into a lane where it's like affecting some of our biggest rappers, it's more questionable now. Like, and that's why I said I feel like the influence of people pushing this whole like paint your nails, wear thongs, wear leotards, get lace fronts, like that's literally like influencing a man to be a woman.
Okay, if 21 Savage is doing this, we got a problem. PlaqueBoyMax, who the fuck is PlaqueBoyMax, bro? He's not a fucking tough guy.
No, we're not.
Like-
but we're not normalizing
You're
this like
talking
Pooh
about
said.
young
Yeah,
boy
we're not
painting his
normalizing
nails,
this.
right?
But the worst
You
part,
meant like young boy
but
painting
the
his
worst
nails.
part
Lisa's
about,
black.
The worst part about what happens is we evolve, bro. PlaqueBoyMax and niggas like that is the people who run the culture now, and more than anything, they run the younger culture, the people who's more easily to be influenced.
The-
So Max putting that type of shit out there on people like that. You feel me? Putting that type of energy out there, I think it's like normalizing for the culture to be like, yeah, like a kid is watching. There's over millions of kids who's watching PlaqueBoyMax's stream saying, "Oh shit, paint my nails. Let me get a little lace front." Like,
Okay, you know who was saying that? The two people that were speaking out against PlaqueBoyMax was Waka Flocka Flame and fucking Boosie.
Sounds about
What
right.
kind of like examples are they to society, bro? Boosie, known for sending teenagers on skits. Fucking Waka Flocka basically invented drill music.
No,
Within his-
Waka's not
whatever
a bad
message,
example.
Who cares? Trap, whatever. Whatever. I
He's
could
not
be
a
wrong.
bad
Waka changed his
example.
life
Bro,
though. He's a
what-
good guy.
Hard
now.
in the paint,
But yeah,
all that
even
shit,
if
bro.
I-
These
yeah.
niggas were making music to inspire niggas to go and get up on somebody in a fucking neighborhood to commit crimes in the neighborhood their mom rents in, bro.
Yeah, but
like
even-
if we trying to
even with
say
that
that
being said,
fucking
though-
like PlaqueBoyMax is affecting the youth negatively, like what were these guys doing before? Their music
Affecting the
videos,
youth negatively.
Their music videos consist of them waving guns in the camera, not even dancing and shit. At
Yeah.
least PlaqueBoyMax and them, they dancing, having fun, being creative. Yeah, it's a little zesty. In New York, they do this sturdy shit. It's a little zesty, but it's the culture.
But we
Niggas
gotta-
be swinging their hips and doing their little dips. That's just what it is. We
Nah,
not
I
gonna kill them
think-
niggas.
nah.
They was doing that shit to some hardcore murder music.
Since
they
when-
was doing that shit
Hold on,
to
I
murder
said- hold on.
music.
And since when are musicians supposed to be the paradigm of masculinity? They're not athletes. They're not like pushing lines like that. These are
PlaqueBoyMax
these
is
are-
a musician.
Dude,
Yeah, I mean,
Bad
he is a
Bunny-
Or would you
musician.
consider
Yeah,
him a streamer or a musician?
I mean, he's literally
he's
making
mostly a
music
streamer
on
than
But he's
stream.
mainly
Yeah.
a streamer, right?
No,
I would
no,
look
no.
at him
I mean-
as a streamer before. If
For
if
sure.
somebody
Sure,
said
hybrid.
if somebody said, I'm not saying he's not a hybrid.
He's
but
most
if somebody
popular
said
for streaming.
PlaqueBoyMax, I'm gonna say streamer.
Yeah.
If somebody said
Yeah.
Blueface, I'm gonna say he's a hybrid also now, but he's a rapper in my eyes still. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
you're right.
Okay,
So
that's fair
sure.
argument.
PlaqueBoyMax, right, is a streamer.
Sure.
Streamers influence the culture more than rappers do right
I
now.
agreed, but
You understand what I'm saying?
again, this is not
So
new.
then on top of that, to add another layer to it, it's not saying that, yo, PlaqueBoyMax is supposed to have this fucking... Listen, bro, if you gay, you gay. I'm not mad at niggas for being gay. I'm not saying, hey, don't promote that if you are gay. But the problem is when niggas is promoting this, niggas is like kind of confusing by like, literally dressing, cosplaying as women and saying, but no, we straight. And it's influencing the younger kids to be like, okay, cool, then we could do the same thing, bro. And that shit just leads to a culture that I don't
There
necessarily agree with.
should be some
pushing
like
on
preservation
kids, man.
of masculinity
Dude,
in culture
yeah,
as
like-
And
grown
it's on
men.
PlaqueBoyMax.
Let them choose.
No, but I think it's on. It's on.
PlaqueBoyMax. This is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my fucking life.
It's on us to say this is weirdo shit.
Exactly. Yes.
It's on us to
Yes.
say this is weirdo shit. That's what we're
Oh,
saying.
God, bro.
I think y'all are weird for even giving a fuck.
I feel like it's
No,
not that
because
deep.
if
Not
it
what
was
you
that
mean.
accepted, it wouldn't be even talked about. But there's so many just small blips on the radar of rappers doing gay shit for attention that it is a big deal. When Young Thug wore a dress, it was a big deal because motherfuckers aren't wearing dresses on the
And
radar.
you know what's not a big deal no more? Lil Nas X, because people says, hey, yo, this is an artist that's genuinely gay.
Frank Ocean.
We don't care anymore.
Love him.
But for you,
Tyler.
the reason why you said earlier, yo, I don't even get why we talking about this. The reason we talking about this is the same reason we was talking about Rocky and the same reason we was talking about Cardi, because these are apparently straight rappers who's doing things that we clearly consider to be feminine behavior. It's newsworthy, bro, because once again, that shit is getting seen by a whole bunch of kids and motherfuckers is thinking, bro, you imagine your little homie walk out with a thong on.
I mean, yeah, he's not the little homie no more, obviously. but the point is, like, who gives a fuck, bro? What like these are the way I look at people in the industry and celebrities, these are like the art school kids. They were already, if you want to like have a lifelong career in entertainment and the arts, you're already dipping in waters of people like playing with conventions such as gender and the normality that people like look at things like that and like it's in the different lenses. It's not that big of a deal. People have been wearing dresses, like Young Thug was wearing a dress 15 years ago. Why is this a big deal now?
That's what I'm saying, though,
'Cause it was
too,
a big
why
deal.
it
That
feels
was a
like
big
when
deal
people
then.
are mad about, and to be fair, those rappers that all did little zesty things, they got, crucified for doing that. But it just feels like an unk take when I hear people speaking out against it, because we're 15 years removed from Young Thug actually having a fucking dress on, and that being like the biggest news to shake hip hop, and then people crowning him the biggest gangster.
You're
in
acting like
Atlanta.
this is drag
Shit.
queens reading to kids in fucking first grade.
Yeah,
kinda
this
is.
It's
nowhere
not,
near
though.
that.
God is
Bro,
worse.
It's not, though.
It's literally
It's nowhere.
somebody.
It's kind of worse.
It's
the
literally,
same
it's
vibe.
literally somebody who's essentially cosplaying as a woman. Like since the beginning of time, it's been known as a woman thing, a feminine thing to get lace fronts and weaves, right? So we're watching somebody who's promoting this to a mass of, I don't know how many followers PlaqueBoyMax probably got in his stream, but I'm gonna just go modest and say 30,000 people at a time every night. What are we talking about? That is literally the same
Hey,
thing.
I bet the hoes like that
But
shit.
this
That's
generation,
why you
though,
do it.
these
I mean,
young ass
they
kids,
probably do. I ain't gonna hold
23
you.
and younger.
The gay homie usually around the most women.
Dude,
But is he gay, though?
These kids and shit, bro, the 23 and under crowd, bro, they got fucking they, them in their bio and shit. They're just moving different, bro. He's speaking to his generation. That's the type of time that they're on, bro. Like, this
Zesty
isn't
timing?
even... Hey, I don't know. It's their culture. It's like when Yachty on his album cover, he had the two dudes kissing, and people were like, "Oh fuck, da 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 da." But it's like for him, that shit, he wasn't tripping. He was speaking about the times, bro.
But like, well,
You feel
the
me?
whole
Like-
the whole cover of that album was like looking at different like teenage isolation and kids
Yeah.
that feel like outcasts and stuff.
Yo,
So
bro,
if you
yeah,
look at
listen,
it was
like,
artistic as
Just
fuck.
so we clear, there's nothing wrong with you being who you are. Let's just be clear, right? But we really sitting here talking about right now a dude having two dudes kissing on his album. That's not zesty.
that wasn't
That's
the
not,
entirety
like-
of his album cover.
Yeah,
It
I
was
understand
like,
that, but
yeah.
that's the point that was made.
But I'm just saying, like, we've already been shocked by like
That's-
so.
yeah,
There's
this
been
is-
just so many.
And this is
sightings.
significantly less zesty.
Yeah.
But
this
who-
is so much
Like, I
less
feel
gay.
like that's
Yo, bro.
a way more extreme example,
Yes.
and we've already gone through the shock of it. So seeing a kid who was probably 13 or 10 years old when that album dropped, and the way he's moving in the music industry, doesn't fucking shock me at all.
I don't think that we're arguing, specifically me. I'm not arguing shock factor here. Does it shock me? Hell no. The problem that I'm arguing here is the continuous promotion of the shit. That's the only thing I'm arguing. Does this shit surprise me in any way, shape, or form? Hell no.
All right, so what's worse, the continuous promotion of that or the continuous promotion of the perpetuation of black genocide via drill music?
But why can't two things be true at the same time? Both are bad.
But so we're gonna now just be restricting. Maybe just we should only listen to Lecrae.
I got a better question. Okay, to
No,
make
no,
it less
Chris-
extreme.
Hold on,
We
let
should
me
just
tell
listen
you
to
the
Christian
Hold on,
rap.
look, let me tell you the
Way
difference.
less
Christian
Let me
rap
just respond
wins.
to this real quick, right?
Okay.
Let me show you the difference between drill music and what this nigga's doing, right?
Please.
What we see amongst a lot of these drill music rappers, what happens? They either end up dead or they end up locked up due to the due to the activity that they're actually doing. The difference between a drill rapper and what PlaqueBoyMax is doing, you're conveying something that you're not.
He's not taking it
aren't
up the butt.
actually taking
He's
a
not
part
putting
in
in
that
no
shit.
work in the
Arrest
streets.
the zesty rappers. That's
This
the
shit is
fucking
confusing.
problem.
How does
That's
someone
not the
that-
same
Pay their
thing?
debt
And not
to
to say,
society,
listen,
these
it's
zesty
not to
rappers
take,
get away
it's
with
not to take away from the fact that yeah, drill music is still just as toxic for the culture as that, but it's still once again, at least they actually doing this shit. Not saying that we should follow it, but they're actually following what they're saying. You just kind of putting out a message that's kind of confusing the culture.
Okay,
So-
so you know the dance that I was talking about? What was the dance I just sturdy, right? It's
Sturdy,
getting
yeah.
sturdy, right? And,
Yeah.
like sometimes it low key be getting a little zesty. Like low key sometimes.
Sometimes.
Some
I ain't
people
gonna
make
lie.
it
Just
zesty on
ask me
purpose.
this.
Yeah, like-
Just answer this to me. What's better? What's worse for the culture? Guns being waved in music videos or slightly zesty dancing?
Yeah, but once
Which one is
again-
worse? Just
Bro,
which one is
listen,
worse for the culture?
listen.
Slightly zesty
Listen,
dancing.
He couldn't even answer the genocide question.
I'm not going to.
He couldn't even answer the
just wanted to
genocide
make it-
question.
No, I just
Lighter,
said what I just
lighter.
said. I
Which
said
one's
two
worse?
things could be wrong at the same time.
One significantly more
you're-
wrong, though.
I was about to say now, if you're asking me which one is worse, yes, I will much rather somebody display gay culture amongst kids versus somebody tell a kid to go and shoot another kid. 1000%. That's the obvious. But once again, that's not what we're talking about.
But how is that even necessarily quote unquote gay culture? I'm not even going to say that's gay culture.
Feminine culture, bro. The whole fact, you know why it's gay culture? Because people are literally sitting here having a conversation around whether it's gay or not.
It's cross
But
dressing.
bro, think about how much masculinity has had to go through this, bro. Like me and you, Pooh, we're two dudes. We like to take care of ourselves. You feel me? Go get fly, whatever. We gonna wear what we want to wear because we want to wear it. Some people might see us in a fit. You feel me? Maybe I'm fresh out the salon. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking clean, crispy, whatever. And they like, this nigga's gay, bro. He's just way too manicured.
There's people in
way
the comments
too-
saying it right now,
He takes
I
care
guarantee.
of himself way too much, bro. Gotta be zesty as fuck.
But we can
bro.
agree there
Like
are
that's
some
the
things
way
that are exclusively feminine.
That's what I was just
Getting
gonna say,
wigs
bro. I was
is
just gonna say that.
exclusively
Thank you.
feminine. Getting bust down lace fronts,
Oh, hold on.
36
Wait a
inches.
second.
Hov just had a wig on.
Exclusively
Hov
a
just
woman
had
thing.
on a fucking
Whoa.
front.
Nah, you
Whoa.
saw the video. You saw the video of Beyonce.
Yeah,
combing
Beyonce
his
did
shit
his
out.
comb this shit
You
out.
saw the
That's
video
all
of
real.
Beyonce combing
No,
his shit
Hov
out, bro.
just had
Hold
on
on
a
a second.
wig. What we saying?
Hold on
what
a
we
second.
saying about Hov?
Let's look at history. You said wigs and lace fronts.
In
for-
modern day, Lush, we're not going to talk about powdered wigs and shit. Like,
Oh,
come on
oh,
now.
oh,
Because they had
oh,
fucking...
That was the epitome of masculinity.
Because they had
literally what- that
syphilis
was
and they
the
had to hide the
epitome of
sores on their head.
masculinity.
Like,
but to
Bro,
this
is
but to
come on
this
now.
day,
He woke up in the morning.
Yeah.
Dude, give me my wig.
Yeah, we're talking about modern day.
Niggas keep moving the goalposts.
no,
bro.
because y'all aren't looking at the. I'm literally picking y'all words and I'm showing
You
them back to
moving
you.
the goalposts, bro.
No, I'm not. Here's the thing that doesn't make sense. You being as fashion forward as you are, you understanding that being fashionable is about taking risks, is about going against the grain,
Yes.
is about being dangerous,
Yes.
it's about making people uncomfortable to a degree.
Right.
It's about wearing Sakai's with fucking 7 laces and people call you gay
Right.
because you're wearing that.
Yeah, but
you know what I'm
listen to
saying?
what-
Like
bro,
there's
listen,
some things that are
Hold on,
borderline
let me-
and some things that are
please, let me
exclusively
say this.
feminine. That's all
Moose,
I'm saying.
where do we draw the line?
listen.
The borderline things are fine.
We don't draw the line. The line's been drawn already. If a nigga want to say, yo, Pooh, you're gay for wearing multiple laces versus a nigga saying, Pooh, you're gay for wearing a thong, I will take the laces any day.
Well, I mean that's a
Okay,
pretty
but
extreme
any
example.
day.
That's an
Or a
extreme
wig
example.
with
Or a
baby
wig,
hairs.
bro.
With your baby hairs
Or a
slicked
lace
down.
front.
But what if
Bro,
though-
nigga
what
gotta
if-
lay that shit down, glue it, comb that bitch out. You feel me? And we used to motherfuckers getting perms. We used to motherfuckers perming their own hair. We used to pimp the P culture doing their own
But getting
thing.
a wig
perming their own hair.
installed?
Dudes
That's
get
a man.
dudes get
DJ
extensions
Quick
in their
and them?
dreads. They get
DJ
fake dreads
That's
all day
different,
long.
No, bro, nigga.
A bad
bro,
bitch
lot of
wig
the
is a
time-
bad bitch
a lot of
wig.
the
We all
time
know
what
that.
happened
What
when
if
niggas-
you just have on an icy fit and
Bro.
you're just like, ooh, the frontal will really make this
Bro, and this
bitch
is
go
what I'm
right
saying. Bro, being
down.
fashion forward, bro. Being
I'ma start
fashion
wearing
forward,
wigs.
bro. Being fashion forward, bro. Me being as fashion forward as I am, I've never put on a wig, gang. You feel me? Like I've never
Yeah.
painted. No disrespect to people who
If
do it.
Pharrell
I'm not,
calls you for
hold on,
Louis
Pete.
right now and
Bro,
he
listen.
says, I need you to put on the freshest fit that I got and you gotta have the bust down on. fucking
Bust down
30
what?
inches down to your fucking
The
feet,
bust
fool,
down-
but you
the
about
bust
to
down
walk
weave.
for Louis right now. You gonna put on the
Hold on, you
weave or
say
you
Plush
telling-
bundles.
Hold on.
No, I'm saying
So
the
listen,
frontal, like Max got, but
hold on.
Pharrell want to put you
Listen,
in that. You get
bro,
to walk for
that's
Louis.
like
You telling
saying,
him
bro,
no?
That's like saying this.
I'm putting it on.
Tyler
I'm
Perry,
putting the wig on.
If a motherfucker, if what's his name? My boy Spike Lee hit me for a movie right now and say, yo, bro, I need you to play this part. You gonna play this certain dude. You ain't playing no zesty shit or nothing like that. But this dude is a dude who wears a fucking lace front because he's a P or whatever the case may be. Yes, for sure. Sign me up. That's acting, bro. I'm talking about when niggas is actually
He's an
putting out-
entertainer.
Yeah, bro, but you actually
He's choosing to
conveying
do that in
this
his
to-
free time.
Yes, bro. You're
He's a-
actively putting this out to
Man,
the
Rick
culture.
James,
No,
bro.
dude, you're an
End of discussion.
entertainer.
Rick
Cardi B
James.
gotta-
Rick
gotta
James.
sit
Rick
That was his
James.
real hair.
Every
Rick
time
James.
Cardi B go
That
out,
was his
bro,
real
she got to
hair.
sit down for 6 hours to get ready to pull off a look. Young Thug, maybe it's 2 hours for dudes or whatever. You're an entertainer, bro. You gotta you can't.
You gotta be
showing
gay.
Up.
You gotta be
You
gay.
can't be
You gotta be
showing
gay.
up.
You gotta
no,
do
no, no,
zesty
no,
shit.
no, no. You just can't be coming through regular. You
Yeah.
feel me?
So
like,
not
when-
regular
when-
is zesty.
when Larry June does a concert and shit, he be coming fucking ill,
I'm
like
about to-
fly
I'm about
as
to-
fuck, and
Hey,
then he
shout
might
out-
hit you with the 1 foot with the point. He's gonna give you a moment. You're an entertainer. You
Shout out to the
I'm
young
about to-
homies.
I'm
Don't
about
wear
to-
no bad bitch wigs,
Nah,
man.
bro.
That's all I'm asking.
That's
I don't
it.
think that's too crazy.
I'm about to tug at one of Ricky Twisties real quick. See what's
Nah,
going
it's
on.
all real. It's good. I'm mad these bitches
Gonna
ain't
pop off like a Lego
I'm
piece.
mad they not
Hold
long
on.
already,
Listen,
you feel me?
that's all
We
I'm
getting
saying,
there.
bro. Is like, listen, if you're gonna be who you are, but just don't put out confusing messages, especially if you mainly putting out messages amongst to the kids, bro. That shit just confuses the culture.
But what if you got a frontal on and you got the baddest bitch in the club with you?
I don't give
and
a
the kids
fuck,
see you
bro.
like
You're
that?
still pushing weird
even more
zesty shit,
confusing,
bro.
gang. It's even more confusing, and it starts back with motherfuckers trying to normalize this shit, bro. And it's not saying that. Listen, it's not saying that you can't do it. It's just saying, yo, if you're gonna do it, be on that side.
Yeah,
and make
he's
sure that you
grifting
identify
with
Be
gay
on
shit.
that side.
He's a gay grifter.
Yo,
You know who's
that's
been
really
walking
what it
around
is.
Be
with
a
the
part
wig
of that
on?
culture.
Anderson Paak?
Don't just try to support that culture just because it looks good for you, gang.
Yeah, he's a gay
Just
grifter.
because you're trying to gain people in. If you actually a part of that culture, be a part of that culture. We not mad at
If
you.
I feel like this would be more applicable if they were really playing with like the conventions of homosexuality more, and they was like really
Like he was making out with his homie in this. Or
not even
pretending
making
like
out
he
with
was
his
gonna-
homie.
Like putting two dudes making out on the cover.
Because I feel like it's just so
No,
extreme to
no,
be
like,
no,
like
bro,
putting two
don't
dudes
do
making
no.
out on the cover.
I feel like
No.
it's so extreme to be like,
So how
Max,
much
if you're
more
not getting
extreme
done
can
in the
we
butt,
get?
don't
No.
do anything a little zesty. Unless you're really willing to go all the way, don't do anything that like that's asking a lot.
No,
of
we're just saying don't wear
That's
bad
asking a
bitch
lot of
wigs.
them.
I don't think
That's
that's
it.
crazy.
I don't think
we're
that's a
gonna
tall
we're gonna
ask.
stand on that
I
point.
don't think that's
you
a
know?
tall
I,
ask.
I think there's a difference between like ASAP Rocky twerking in a thong. You feel me? Busting it down to fucking.
In my heart,
where
I
my
don't believe that
scamming
he had on a
brothers
thong. I
at?
don't
That's
think
your
he had
boy.
on a
Bro,
thong. Yeah,
listen.
That's his boy. That's
Yo,
why.
bro,
Maybe
this
out
is
on a
now
thong.
two things you defending, gang.
I don't believe that Rocky had on a thong.
I'm just saying, okay.
ASAP Rocky, come on, bro.
If that's like, if,
ASAP Rocky not putting on a thong.
if
Let's be
that's
real.
egregiously homosexual,
Why not?
What, dude, he's
We
A$AP
talking
Rocky.
about you could paint your nails, you could get wigs, you could.
Well, just for comfort reasons.
But the thing is,
like,
pure
no,
comfort
Pooh,
reasons.
Pooh. There's two sides of the
got male
spectrum.
ones, remember?
I know, you
there's-
guys were
let's say
imagining
he
me in
is.
a male thong.
Let's
That
say
shit
he has
was
a thong
crazy.
on. All right, then fuck Rocky then.
was wild.
Cardi, when Cardi, there's a difference between Cardi wearing the thong, which he fucking wore, 100% had a thong on. There's a difference between that.
What is that?
Well, Cardi's a different beast.
What is that?
Shit's gripping his cheeks.
I think it's like a typo. I don't. This
It's
is
a
just like
typo.
a typo or
What's a
something.
typo?
It's a
I just
typo.
couldn't believe that Rocky is for real, just like in his spare
Yo,
time,
bro.
thonged up.
It's a stormtrooper fit.
I can't believe it. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to accept
It's a
it.
cyborg leg.
Yo,
Because
bro,
how
what?
uncomfortable could that be, bro?
No, but there's a difference between that and not acknowledging that gay people exist, which is essentially
We
what.
fuck with the gay homies.
Well, no,
Yeah,
but
bro,
that's
why do you
like.
keep trying to say that, bro? You keep trying to paint it as, and
Because-
I keep caveat and everything I'm saying with. We don't mind you promoting gay culture if you are actually gay. The
Right.
part that's wrong to me is that you're promoting something that you're not actually a part of, and you're actually just using that culture to promote your own for your own benefit.
So if you're not Mexican, you're black, you can't like be like, yo, this is my favorite taco truck. You feel me? You can't make a video about your favorite
not
taco
if,
truck.
not if when I take not if
That's like
not-
such a
and
crazy
this is, look,
example.
I'm gonna even
No,
go on that, right?
no, like-
I'm gonna even give you that. I'm gonna
doesn't-
even grant you that.
So you
Not
can't
if-
acknowledge,
not- bro. Listen,
if you're gay, stay on that side. If
no,
you're straight,
listen,
you can't
no,
listen to
listen,
Elton John.
No, listen what I'm about to say.
I don't get it.
I don't disagree with the analogy that you just gave me. I don't disagree with it necessarily if that person doesn't turn the video off and throw the taco on the floor.
That's what we're saying. If he wore a sombrero every day to the news and then didn't fuck with no Mexican food or Mexicans, said fuck Steven, then we'd be like, all right, you know what I'm saying? That's a little different. He don't even really, you know what I'm saying? What is he doing for the people for real?
Let's be real.
He's just throwing on the hat.
let's be
But that's
real.
like
That's
the gays.
true.
That's
And
like
getting-
that's
and
for
soaking
the
up the
gays
clout.
Bro,
to
you're
be
tapping
mad
into
at.
culture
That's for
just
the
for
gays to
that.
be mad at, though. That's not even our qualm.
No, but
That's
he's
their
confusing the
argument.
little
Yeah, but
homies
bro,
in
that's still
the
the-
while he's doing it.
Little
because,
homies aren't
bro, because
confused.
bro, just like
Little homies are getting
you know why
confused.
little niggas is confused, bro? Because just like niggas said, bro, you said you had a point about like earlier, you saying people was like when niggas was getting sturdy, they was zesty and shit, right? I remember when Dougie B and the motherfuckers first came out, right? When I was watching certain shit Dougie B was doing, I was like, all right, like it's a little bit, like some shit goes over the line for me. I get it, you feel me? That translated into nowadays where they have a whole like category called zesty, like getting sturdy zesty though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Niggas
yeah.
is dropping
seen it,
down
yeah.
and like
I've seen
doing
them.
this
And they
doing
wrist,
that.
yeah.
Bro, that
Yeah.
just shows you once again how the culture is getting influenced,
And
bro.
it's fire.
Because motherfuckers they not gay and they literally call it zesty. But they're not gay. They just do it because they know that people like that shit. That shit brings attention, bro. And that's what I'm saying. You're literally grifting for that culture at that point. And then you're confusing people, making them think this is what to do also.
I mean, like if you're a kid and you're getting influenced by zesty drill dance moves, I would
You'd
say
be surprised, bro. They go viral.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying,
Steven,
bro.
Can you pull up the topic?
that's
The other
bad
one?
parenting if they're gonna even allow that to occur to begin with. But I don't think it's that deep personally.
We got Sexy Red suing her former security guard for $500,000 following a Mother's Day birthday bash, alleging burglary after the door was left open and jewelry was stolen. She's saying he backdoored her, pretty much. Sexy Red and her family allegedly victims of burglary during a birthday retreat for her mother in Florida, January 2025. She claims the security guard was hired for protection, but a door was left unlocked. They stole $500K worth of jewelry, handbags, and other items. Police found the door was left open, blaming a security team led by Carl Thompson for the incident. She has now filed lawsuit seeking more than $500K in damages. So it came from, like, I guess the security guard was suing her or trying to get at her because she owed him $80,000 based on like his rate and shit for the 2 years I think he worked for her.
Yeah.
And then they're saying this was like his get back.
Are y'all seeing a pattern here?
What?
Tay Keith wasn't getting paid for his beats from Sexy Red's team. Now Sexy Red's team's not paying their security guard.
You know, some offset shit?
What's really going on? Who's her business manager that's allowing? We've now 2 incidents or 2 reports in the same week.
Facts.
One of which was like your biggest collaborator, the main producer that got you on to begin with.
Oh, yeah.
They said that Tay Keith when he passed
That you still have
all
a-
of her shit.
and
75%.
And it's like seemingly like according to screenshots, they still had a good relationship, but it's her team that wasn't,
Yeah, they're pretty much saying when Tay Keith passed away that he had a lawsuit filed for, unpaid royalties and stuff against Sexy Red for pretty much all the songs he made.
Now,
It was all the hits.
If you guys are working for somebody and they owe you a grip of money and they're just like not paying you more and more and more, at what point do you start, like, let's say No Jumper hasn't paid you and they owe you money, like what point do you start taking the cameras home?
Nah, you just don't. You don't show up because then you're gonna get into it for theft. You better off if you really dealing with a business like something. You got to take that shit to court, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like all that whole like gangster shit, taking the cameras and shit like that. You just gonna put yourself in a position to lose ultimately. The crazy thing about this is that like she fired dude. You feel me? After that whole situation went down, and then he didn't file his lawsuit until like fucking August or some shit like that. So like I don't know. Like to me, it seemed like one of those situations where she hired dude, wasn't paying him. She's stupid for even hiring him more than that to think that he's gonna be as diligent as he would be if he was getting paid. Everybody know here, if you got a job and you ain't getting paid for that motherfucker, if you gonna show up, you ain't gonna perform. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't gonna go your hardest type shit. So dude probably just was like, fuck it, let people run in the crib. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna try to put this on dude right now, but my whole analogy of this shit is like, my whole take from it is just like, man, I think dude was a part of it. He like, man, fuck that shit. Like I know some people, you know what I mean, who can get some shit done. You ain't paying me my money. I've been asking you for this money. You still ain't giving this shit up. I'm gonna let somebody run in the crib because at the end of the day, if it ain't me, I ain't gotta worry about nothing. My hands is clean of this shit. You feel me?
an Airbnb when they're on vacation. Obviously, there's like hella cameras and stuff.
Mhm.
But like, yeah, I'm assuming if I were to guess, he probably like took a little like mosey. Yeah, took a little strollissimo. And then some people, you know,
Messed
Nike
up.
teched up and shiceyed up,
500K,
ran up
nigga,
in
half
there.
a
And,
mil?
yeah,
That's a lick.
probably, you know, that's like what, 5-6 Birkins. And
Yeah,
you
that's
You
know,
some
never know.
shit,
They might have
like-
left somewhere and then he left the back door open while everybody was gone or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, could have been.
That's my
anything.
theory.
and also, if she's suing for 500 bands, I don't mean that it was like the actual value. It was probably worth like 250. But
Yeah,
she
you know
could,
they gonna gas it up.
Yeah, but protect her based on that picture. Like, gosh,
Yeah,
Yeah.
but pay your people though, Sexy Red. Make sure whoever your people's is paying the people that's doing work for you.
Yo, my
'cause
question is that y'all think
Get you in
motherfuckers
hot
ain't
water.
paying people because they really don't got the money they pretend to have, or motherfuckers is just that fucking selfish that where they like,
I feel
I
like
got
they'd be
10
greedy.
bands and I
Bro.
could pay you your 10 bands, but I'd rather go and get a bag.
I
Just
think
be
it's like
greedy, I
just
think.
business management
Greedy, that's
though,
the word,
especially
not
when you
selfish.
get a lot of money up front and you like maybe you're smart enough to think you got to pay for taxes, but a lot of people be like using their money. You know what I'm saying? And they want to pay the bill when it's due, not necessarily always having the money coming in and coming out. You know, like they kind of hoard it and spend it excessively. Like, cause I think about that a lot with rappers. Like, why don't they just pay people? Why would Birdman not pay? Who's the producer? for Millie?
Bangladesh,
Bangladesh. When you
Or
know
Lil
that
Wayne.
he's
or any of his producers ever. Yeah,
Or
yeah,
his
you know
son.
he's a pivotal part of this song. Eventually, the bill is going to be due. You're going to have to pay him. He's going to get, you know, the penalty for what you have in your pockets, and then all,
And then some on top of
you
that.
know, revenue moving
Yeah.
forward. And I think it's just people be, they don't want that shit to come out. You know what I'm saying? They keep it. They're spending it. They're using it. You know, but
Greedy.
nah, yeah.
Who do you-
Bad money management, horrible money management.
you guys think it's pretty obvious that like if you had to guess, you would think that Fetty Wap probably made more money at his peak than Sexy Red, right?
Yes.
Would you think so?
Yes.
I think so.
I think
Wait,
so.
what'd you just say? My bad.
Do you think that at his peak commercially, Fetty Wap was making more money than Sexy Red?
Yeah.
is?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so too. And he spent all his money,
Yeah, he did.
Started
ran through
selling
a-
drugs.
I mean,
So-
look at Floyd.
and like
A
and
billion?
the economy is Floyd's a whole other conversation because really but it's the same thing. What it all comes down to is overhead. Like the more successful you get, your overhead is going to get higher and higher.
Yeah.
You're taking care of more people. I don't know if the ends justify the means as far as Sexy Red's lifestyle.
And brand alignment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Sexy Red got to be out here not paying people. She
Well,
got to keep up an image.
Yeah, it does. It kind of
no,
fits,
for sure.
definitely fits the
Yeah.
image.
Like,
sure.
we hustling, we thugging, like we straight out the trenches. What you mean? You didn't even ask for the bread.
What's funny is we would think that like, that's like Cardi B's image in a nutshell, but she actually we've never heard this about Cardi ever. Like since
Well, I
she like
think
Her
Cardi-
business is
I think-
together. Her
Yeah.
business is
Yeah, I
tight.
think shit, bro. Listen, I think strippers out of everybody got some of the tightest business. They don't play.
yeah,
about
but
they
she's
got-
I say that because she was literally known for finessing tricks and like
Oh, okay, I get what
drugging
you're
and
saying.
finessing
I get
tricks
what you're
back in the
saying.
day. It was like and what she rapped about earlier in her career. So it was like totally in line with her branding. Sexy, she more like Sugar Baby, just like pay me, Zaddy. is
Dude,
her whole
Cardi's
brand.
blow up was just perfect timing. When you go back and look at it, like that time in music and stuff, because like Sexy Red kind of has this weird positioning in hip hop where she's like hip hop's darling. Everybody wants to work with her. She has huge songs with Drake. I think she's got like 5 tracks with Drake now. And I feel like she's just not sticking the way that Cardi did with that first album.
Yeah,
You know,
well,
even
Cardi's just
Bodak
rapping on
Yellow.
a different level too. And, you know what I'm saying?
well,
I think
Sexy Red
Cardi-
can't
I
rap.
think Cardi made herself
25% as good as Sexy Red can.
Okay, Sexy Red is like Lil Mama on steroids. That's a really.
I'm gonna give her more credit than
She
that.
kind of makes that hood anthem though. She kind of makes that like bubble gum.
Yeah, I'm not
kinda,
expecting
like,
her to be
shake your
lyrical
ass,
miracle
like,
But
for
dirty,
sure.
though.
Anthem, but she just keeps.
She's a
knocking them
vibe.
out.
Yeah, she makes vibes
Yeah,
for sure.
like
But
Glorilla's
She sings
the
like
rapper
off key and
between-
shit. You know what I'm saying? She's like
yeah.
she's
No,
like a
Sexy-
hood Atlanta ODB.
No, Sexy Red is like the new Trina is what she is. You feel me? She's like straight like ratchet hood girl twerk music. Like literally.
I just say from the level of anthems, like Trina never had a fucking anthem.
Yes, she did.
Was
The
Trina
baddest
was on-
bitch.
yeah, Trina had some
She had
anthems,
hella. She had
yeah.
hella anthems.
And
but
she was
like,
featured on
they're
some
just young.
anthems too.
But regardless, Lil Mama is actually a one-hit wonder and was a bubblegum artist that was making really.
Yeah.
Like Sexy Red songs are about her butthole. If Lil Mama had used the word butthole, it would have ended her career before it got off the ground. She was in her high school hallway, like with her locker, talking about lip gloss. You know what I mean?
That shit was hard too.
Yeah, I mean, and I was gonna say, Lil Mama actually rap a lot better than Sexy Red. She's a really good like rapper technically.
But she's so not a vibe like Sexy Red.
No, yeah,
is.
like Sexy Red's fire.
Yeah.
That's the difference
In terms of like vibes. It's
Yeah.
I
like-
mean, think about it. Like even outside of music, if you seen both of them at a party, who would you want to?
Sexy Red.
More?
Sexy Red.
it's not even
Yo,
close.
I would love to hear Sexy Red on like a timestamp record, just barring out, just Drizzy, like last track of the album.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah,
could write
that'd
a
be-
fire
yeah.
verse for
That
sure.
might be ridiculous.
Yeah,
She's just rapping so hard
437 in St. Louis.
about how creamy her pussy is, like
Yeah.
just giving you the illest fucking bars about how
Crazy
creamy it gets.
metaphors.
She's
Crazy
just getting really
metaphor.
open. And then one time I thought I had chlamydia.
Yeah.
And then it turns out I had chlamydia.
yeah.
Yo, has there ever been a wilder bar than Coochie Pink, Booty Hole Brown?
she was popping it.
I don't think it's been a wilder, more vulgar bar.
It's-
I'm sure we could find something.
Biggie's still the king.
Well, that's on a chorus though. That's
Biggie's
what,
still
keep
the-
in
Nah, but I'm
mind.
talking about female rap though.
Well, keep in mind that's part of the chorus. That's why it jumps out so much. She doesn't just say it once.
She says it
Like,
multiple times.
yeah, like I'm gonna say this 12 times during this song.
Yeah.
Like, you want to know the color of my cooch and my butthole is right here.
We got some good news. Grand
Yes,
Theft
sir.
Auto 6 was announced to be $79.99 for the standard edition and $100 for the ultimate edition. Pre-orders go live at midnight local time and include the vintage Vice City pack. Blah blah blah. You get a whip, some fits, and some hairstyles.
Yeah.
Y'all, who's
I'm dropping that
excited
100.
for GTA
Me.
6?
Me.
I think I'm gonna get into it this time around. To be honest,
The old head ass food.
I think I'm
ain't
gonna get
gonna
into
hold
it.
you, bro.
I didn't play.
We
5,
on
but
that.
I think I want to
to
get on a server and just be banging with the homies all day. You feel me?
Bro, everybody, we all have to. We all have to. You don't understand.
I'm on 5 heavy. So,
Yeah.
like,
You don't
I'm only on
understand.
6
GTA 6 is going to change the global economy.
Yeah.
This is going to be what people thought the metaverse was and like Web3. This is what GTA 6 is going to be.
I'm gonna start a gang on that bitch.
Aiden said that he's gonna have a server where he's gonna be paying people enough to live like a 9 to 5.
Dude, I'm telling
working
it's
within
going to
GTA.
Yeah.
Bro, it's going to
Yeah.
change the literally the global economy. I've said this multiple times.
The only issue is that it usually drops for console, and then like a year later, the PC version comes out. So I wonder if they'll rush it out, knowing that like that's the main thing that people care about is like the RP and shit now.
they need
They might
open
keep-
source.
They might keep people at bay for a little bit because I think if you like GTA, you're gonna buy it regardless, even if it doesn't come out for your console. But like, I think even if they don't drop it immediately, when they do finally drop it, if you ain't all the way prepared, you're gonna kind of miss the wave of that shit.
Yeah, you're gonna
It's
need
gonna
that
be
PC
the
ready.
hottest thing to do, bro. Is streaming GTA 6 because streaming GTA 5 is still jumping. Like T Grizzly and motherfuckers like that is still doing shit like that.
For sure. Yeah, yeah.
Popping, bro. So if Rockstar is smart enough to incorporate that element into the game somehow, whether it be online or through the regular game mode, bro, it's gonna be fucking ridiculous.
What's the name again of the other company that Rockstar was working with that they wound up buying out that had the that basically they were using their servers for GTA 5, I think still, and they're still like in the process of transferring the servers over for GTA 6.
Damn, you deep
That-
in the video game fucking acquisition.
Well, I'm
game
super
politics,
interested
that's
in
what's
this
up.
game in particular because, like, I'm not even. I know I say a lot of shit just being funny, and I have a dry sense of humor, and people can't tell when I'm serious half the time. But I'm very serious that I believe that this is going to be so huge for just culture and economics and just everything.
And
This
it couldn't
game's
be
going to
a
be
better
all
time.
encompassing.
It couldn't
People are
be a
going to
better
have
time.
whole entire lives within GTA.
Bro, it
Like,
couldn't have been a better time for this shit, bro, because everybody's on the motherfucking computers. Feel me? Everybody's like doing some type of streaming shit. Everybody's doing something with a gaming system or a PC. So it's just like, man, it's the perfect fucking time for them to do some shit like this. I think this shit is gonna go crazy.
Damn, Luscious tapped in. So they acquired CFX RE,
yeah.
the development team behind 5M and
Oh,
Red M, if
5M
that
and
means
all
anything
those.
to you guys. 5M is a popular modding and server framework that allows players to host and join custom dedicated multiplayer role plays.
And I believe they're moving the 5M servers over to like a new like
That
GTA
makes
6
sense,
server
yeah.
that Rockstar has, and that's been one of the biggest sources of delays.
Mm.
Oh, it's them transferring it over.
Yeah.
They want to make sure that they can host that shit. I mean, because there's probably so much demand for digital real estate like that, like having servers and stuff as they're building these these big data centers and shit for AI. It's probably like so competitive and so expensive for GTA to build out these
For sure.
servers and stuff. That's
Because
real.
this game's going to be so much more all-encompassing than anything we've seen before.
Like Red Dead Redemption was very encompassing. I think I think GTA 6 should and will follow a lot of the model of Red Dead Redemption 2.
Yeah, but you know what the difference is? And Red Dead is fire, but like it's like some cowboys back in the day. You feel me?
for
Like
sure, but
this is like modern society. It's way more like in the line of what people were. It's not just like, oh, like a nostalgic thing. We're chewing on strong, the
Yeah, but I
cowboys.
think more
That's
people-
tight, but this is
I think people who playing video games a lot of the times, bro, motherfuckers ain't even looking for realism. Fortnite is one of the most popping games nowadays.
Exactly,
That Dynasty
but-
or Dragons, whatever the fuck that
That's
shit
why
is
I
called.
resisted playing
That type of
Fortnite
shit is
so
the
long.
latest games, bro. So like as much as people do love realism and just GTA in itself, obviously just that name by itself, it could be the worst game when it comes out. It's still gonna sell the most. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just the hype around GTA. But ultimately, like Red Dead, bro, was much more of an interactive. Red Dead was way better than GTA 5.
no, I don't disagree. Like from like a gamer perspective, and I understand that's the general consensus. But I also feel like GTA is way more made for layman's. It's made for. There's going to be a lot of people that are not gamers that are playing GTA 6.
And Rockstar just care way more about GTA 5. They stopped fucking updating Red Dead, like the online shit, like instantly. There's still nothing to do on there. So that's why GTA 5's lived on so long, because they actually update that
It's
motherfucker.
their bigger game, bro. It's their biggest draw, and they're gonna have to
So-
they're gonna have to appease to whoever what they crowd wants. But if you look at a lot of people who talking about GTA, a lot of people want GTA 6 to be something as interactive as
No,
Red Dead.
I agree, and I think it's going to be. I feel like that eventually it's going to be even more so.
Bro, this is where we win. We're gonna start a server, and all you shit talkers in the chat, all y'all gonna be my little homies. Starting with Dragonite Crypt, DP pending,
But isn't
DP pending.
Isn't GTA 5 like the highest grossing piece of media of all time? I'm pretty sure. Like it's like the
I
highest.
believe
like-
so.
I think it's the
I believe so.
the highest like
Damn, these numbers
money
are
making of all
crazy.
Maybe
time.
not Call of Duty though.
Nah, I think it has because of the microtransactions of people buying money over the fucking 15 years that it's been out and shit.
And that's why I'm talking about like how it's going to change the economy, because all of these different forms of currency and like different like cryptos that are going to be
Facts.
dropping in conjunction.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2K be bleeding me every year, bro. I gotta spend like $200 just to get one player, maxed out and shit. They cook you.
And I feel like ideally, if you look at like from an like imagination perspective, you should be able to have all those games within the framework of GTA 6.
That's what's eventually we're gonna lead to, or it's just gonna
Yeah.
be like it's just like the 2K expansion of GTA 6 and
Exactly.
shit like that.
Even Red Dead, like, oh, I'm gonna go to the
Yeah.
movies and watch a cowboy movie,
That's
and then
how
there's
Fortnite
fucking
is.
Red
Fortnite got all
Red
kinds of
Dead
different
World
shit.
is you watching a movie in GTA 6.
So wait, what
Like,
is GTA's 5? What's its dollar amount? Over 8.5 billion. But yeah, Minecraft is the biggest one. He wasn't far off though. There's only a few games ahead of it, and you understand why those games have more
Fortnite.
pay to play stuff. Yeah, so
Yeah, GTA was fucking $60 and it's on this list, which is crazy because all these other ones are free to play.
Yeah, so
Oh,
that's
that is
the
actually-
biggest primary difference.
oh shit.
So it is the highest grossing sales wise.
Yeah, it's just more
Of any
people play
game.
the other shit because it's free.
Yeah, no, that's real.
Yeah, we didn't include Flappy Bird either.
Remember people were selling the iPhones for like $5,000 if it had Flappy Bird on it?
Shit.
What was the list of creators? The motherfuckers making all the millions of dollars. Forbes released 2026 top creators list, revealing how much the world's biggest creators earned over the past years. Mr. Beast at top of the list again at $300 million.
I don't think it's in order either.
Well,
It was,
Mr.
but
Beast
it's like
is
there
number one.
some people that were like listed before other people made less money than the other person.
Yeah,
So
I
I
don't
don't
know
know
why
how
either.
they're gauging it. You know
so
what I'm
this
saying?
is what I want to know with Mr. Beast at $300 million. Is this counting the contributions that he got from other content creators for the water project?
I don't think so. No.
So he's just pulling in 300
Yeah.
mil.
I
It
think
has
that's
to be.
no. That I'm pretty sure that's revenue because that shit's going to like the organization. I don't think they're counting that.
But they probably counting Beast games on Amazon.
No, for sure. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Is anybody?
Because last
in
year he was the
hip-hop
top
on
there.
this?
And
No, but and
Are we
I feel
seeing any hip-hop
I'm
names on
wondering
this list?
we
what
got
the
Drewski, 20 million at 7.
Drewski the closest thing.
I show Speed, 30 million. You know what I'm saying?
how come So like, but what defines the people that are on this list? Because doesn't like Joe Rogan make more money than a lot of these people?
I don't know what they mean by creators.
Well,
Maybe,
yeah, that's what I'm confused
Maybe they
by.
mean by like YouTube.
Can you scroll
like,
down?
Yeah, but doesn't he make more money on YouTube, Joe Rogan?
I thought his money was from
Aiden
Spotify.
Ross?
I'm
Yeah,
not
like
gonna lie. Wait, a lot of people that
It seems like it's all
Daily.
YouTubers, like not podcasters, but actual YouTubers, TikTokers, and like Instagram reel type people. That's what the list
Ashton
seemed
Hall?
like. Yeah. Charlie D'Amelio and shit like
but then
that.
why is
Yeah.
Miss Rachel on this list?
Who's Miss Rachel?
Because she makes online content and it's cracking as fuck.
Where's Miss Rachel at? How much money?
Yeah, no, I know she's she's huge as fuck. Miss Rachel probably bigger than
Because
like
I guess because she's like a YouTuber, like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I
like,
guess she is.
She's
Content,
not like
like-
podcasting. I guess
Right.
that's what it seems like. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Marquise Brownlee, he does the tech reviews. Like you know what I'm saying. There's typical gamer does the gaming content, Fortnite shit.
where's Adam 22 with his $80 million?
It's $1 million a month.
Man, yeah.
No, these people are making. Ashton Hall surprised me, bringing in $10 million. That's a buff dude that threw the water on his face, raced speed a couple times and lost. That one guy that did the morning routine. I'm like, damn, he got 10 M's.
Tana's still on the list? That's like older, no?
Yeah, there's a lot of OG motherfuckers. That Jacksepticeye guy, he's been on YouTube for a hot minute. He's still killing it.
Man, it just shows like how just expansive YouTube is because I do not know who a lot of these motherfuckers are.
At all.
Well,
It's
not
definitely
just
deep
YouTube,
YouTube
right?
shit.
Because
Yeah, there's some
It's Drewski's on there. so-
TikTok and Instagram counted too, because it's like had the icons next to their name, like what they're popping on. Some people just had YouTube, some people had all three. you
I
know
think
what
it's
I'm saying?
literally like Moose said, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, because you don't even see Kai anymore here.
Yeah, I would like to see what Forbes's like parameters were.
Yeah, I guess it was just YouTube, which is weird. Like to exclude Twitch and like Kick and shit. That's kind of a weird like.
But I guess
metric.
Aiden doesn't use YouTube like that, huh?
Nah. Speed's only on YouTube. Yeah, that's his main shit.
Did you see who was it? Was it Messi's? No, whose wife at the World Cup threw like the Messi jersey at Speed and he like wouldn't take it.
Oh, for real? I didn't see
Yeah,
that. I didn't
that's
see
funny.
that clip.
Damn, no, I don't. Yeah, I can't really make sense of. I don't know who these motherfuckers are. A lot
Yeah,
of these
300 million though, and he says he puts most of it all back into his YouTube videos. So Mr. Beast be trying to act like he broke, and he just puts every cent back in.
People. Like I'm pretty sure the majority of the names that we all know who the same people are. I think a lot of these other people don't really exist. I think this is a psyop.
I've heard of a lot of them. I just like Darman makes like these weird corny ass skits. Like he was number 2, I think. That's insane.
Yeah, well, they could
Just different pockets of the internet.
hey, keep getting to the paper, you feel me? Like me not knowing who y'all are don't mean nothing, you feel me? Keep getting it. But that's impressive. There's a lot of money to be made in this space, apparently. You could even be a nobody and be rich as fuck, apparently. That's crazy.
Yeah, I find it interesting that the only like hip hop adjacent person is Drewski.
Yeah,
And I don't even consider Drewski hip hop
Yeah, that's
adjacent
a
at this
reach.
point. He's
Nah,
just a
he is.
comedian.
Reach.
No,
I
he
feel like
is
we're
for
reaching.
sure.
Nah,
he was
that's
just
not-
on. He was just on tour with what's his name, J. Cole, like a couple years ago. I feel
Yeah,
like.
he did
Yeah.
host Jack Harlow's tour, and yeah, J. Cole.
He does
Yeah,
the auditions.
yeah.
It has a lot of music and rappers on there and shit. Motherfuckers
He's-
coming through.
He's definitely culturally.
I mean, he-
integrated,
he-
yeah, I
If
can
he's
say
black
that.
culture, he's obviously gonna be tied to hip hop. It's not like he
Yeah.
stands away from hip hop or makes an effort. You could tell that he fucks with a bunch of rappers and
I
shit.
say that as like a compliment to say he's like much bigger. Like
I
he's
think
become
so,
a-
yeah.
Much
a-
bigger,
you know,
yeah.
a-
Yeah, he's
a
not
little
like
production house of his own. Like I'm
Yeah.
not saying that.
But
to
out of
slight him
everyone's
in any-
background
I
on
think
that
just like-
list, Drewski has the most hip hop background for
Is,
sure.
for
is,
sure.
is
That's
Kevin
not
Hart
even
hip hop culture?
Yes.
Mm,
Kevin Hart got put on by Dame Dash.
yeah.
That's
He was in
literally
Soul
hip-hop.
Plane.
He got put on by Dame Dash. Gang.
It's
That's
true.
literally
No,
hip
it's
hop
true.
culture.
But he
But
hasn't
this
really
is one
been
where you
apart
kinda
for
look, he's
many
evolved,
years.
you
He's
know,
evolved for
past,
sure.
you know
I
what I'm
think
saying,
Drewski
just
too. I
being
think
looked at
Drewski
that
didn't
way.
start out by being part of hip hop culture. I think Drewski was funny as fuck doing skits, and that was like a part
He
of
just
the
got
comedy
popping,
culture.
and then rappers want
And
to
I
fuck
think,
with him.
yeah, and I was about to say, I think just like anybody else who gets, just like any other person, like fucking other deals, like these fucking prize pigs or whatever the case may be, that's reaching out to Drewski, just like anybody else. We see you lit, so we're gonna attach ourselves to you. I don't know if I'm going to necessarily put the title, and I agree with Ricky, because the reason why I can't put the title of like him being like it's a reach to me for him being music adjacent is because Drewski to me is just a very good actor that can translate to the rap culture, so rap culture uses him.
Well,
he's
yeah.
damn near like SNL now. You know,
That's
what I'm
why.
saying?
That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't have like Drewski in the hip hop category. Although, like, obviously, hip hop culture loves him and he makes an impact on it. Everybody fuck with him. He's probably one of the funniest humans alive right now.
Yeah.
But I don't like when I'm thinking of like, oh, who's hip hop culture, and Drewski's not one of the
He's not one
faces
of
that
It would
pop
be a
up.
good question to ask him, like in an interview, like how closely he feels attached to. You feel me?
Because like that's like saying the NBA is a part of hip hop culture.
But they're still known for being in the NBA
I think the thing is
and
this. I
influence
think
in
the
hip hop
difference
culture.
is like you can have people a part of an organization who's dropping music, but when we speak about what is this organization about, there's no type of facet of music that we could look at other than, okay, you got players who might have rapped in college and they happen to make it to the NBA, so now we associate and rap with the NBA. But the NBA doesn't necessarily support rap at all.
That's not one of the elements of hip hop.
Yeah.
But
It's
like
not.
also,
No, I'm not
you
saying it's a-
mentioned-
But
element of
everything
hip-hop.
but
Mentioning-
everything derives from that though to this day.
But
Like all
every
the personalities.
hooper want to be a rapper and every rapper want to be a
Yeah.
hooper type of thing. You know
Well,
what I'm
it's
saying? That's
stuff
always
like
been
that
a thing.
though. Like you mentioning AI, it's like NBA is not hip hop, but AI is hip hop.
Yeah, and AI
feel
is
me? Like-
in the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, like NBA is not hip hop, but James Harden is.
Yeah,
Right.
You know what I'm
They-
saying? It's like those
right.
cultural ties.
KD's
and
kicking it with Dave
overlaps.
East. You know what I'm saying?
if you
Making
look-
tracks.
because if you
Dame
look at the
Lillard,
origins
Baron
of the
Davis,
NBA,
yeah.
Shaq,
If you look at
Kobe.
the origins of NBA, niggas wasn't rapping.
No, for sure.
For sure. Jerry West was not
West,
fucking
the
yeah.
logo was not.
Yeah.
He never had a
Yeah.
fresh 16
He
for
was
you.
not
The
rapping,
logo
like-
had no rhythm, probably.
Bro,
Nah,
you know
I'm
what's
not gonna do
crazy?
that.
Something similar to this too. I just saw a clip of what's my man's name? Dana White. He was speaking. A reporter basically asked him like, "Yo, why don't you guys like essentially do like Gay Pride Day or something like that?" And he was like, "Yo, simply because like we support anybody and what they want to do, but we don't push people being straight and do like a straight day. We don't care about that. The UFC doesn't care about what people do in their personal life. We just focus simply around fighting. You know what I mean? Like, so like I get it at the end of the day. Like that's why I say Drewski is on that side of things where I think Drewski is more of like damn near a corporation now. He associates with rappers and shit, but I wouldn't put him in the hip hop category.
I don't think the UFC needs to do like a gay pride day either, to be
Nah,
fair.
but the crazy
good
thing
answer.
is the reason why they asked because they got a lot of gay women fighting.
For sure.
You know what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? Like,
Absolutely.
and then a few maybe or may not gay male
Yeah, they have
fighters.
at least one.
You know what I'm
gay-
saying? At
the
least
dude
one
that was
gay
fucking
male
with Frank
fighters.
Ocean
Yeah,
and
you
shit.
feel me? So it's like I understand that and I respect that because it's just like, bro, we're not trying to like highlight anything else that's gonna really necessarily take away from what we're trying to do. And even bro say, yo, we're not even going back to the White House because that shit just kind of took away from.
That's what I was gonna say.
it
It's like
was-
funny to act like the UFC is just like we don't make all kinds of political, and then he's like chilling with Trump every other day and
Yeah.
shit's like, yeah, you bend the rules in some places, but not for the gay folks.
I get you that.
Kicking it
You
with
feel
Trump
me?
every day and saying, I'm not political.
Yeah.
I'm not political. No, but I mean, when the knockout is on the line, honestly, gotta take that shit serious.
But
Can't be
yeah,
worried about it.
that would be
Pride
hilarious to
Month,
see all the UFC fighters in like rainbow shorts.
It would kind of like, it would make all that grappling look a lot different.
Yeah, that
huh?
would be crazy. Yeah,
And I
that'd
think
be
it's
crazy.
normalized
look.
too because like a lot of motherfucking UFC fighters is into the politics shit. You got dudes screaming fucking foul things about Michelle Obama at the fights. You got people even like Kobe Covington before that who was saying like,
Oh, that fool.
you know what I mean, weird shit. You know what I mean? So I think
set it
it's
off.
the same thing as a Drewski, whereas like, yeah, I do associate with people who's in this facet because it is an element of this thing, of this corporation, but ultimately we only trying to focus on fighting for this corporation. You feel me?
It's funny also, like, if you look at people, because, like, all right, I was kind of stuck on what you said earlier when you're like, Kevin Hart comes from Dame Dash. So he's like, kind of like, he's birthright into like being considered hip hop for the
Yes.
entirety of his life. Dame Dash is tweaking right now. Have you seen this guy?
He is. He tripping.
Bro.
He's been tripping for a minute, though.
No, I'm like really worried about Dame Dash.
He been tripping for a minute, bro.
I think he's doing really bad right now.
Yeah, I'm legitimately concerned. Like, yo,
What
what?
was the recent clip you saw that brought
Okay.
this type of worry on?
The last thing I seen was his company got sold for like $10 or whatever, and his op bought it. I was
Bro,
like,
what's up with the white tweaker lesbian chick that he has that's his artist rapping?
Nikki, Flicky, something like that.
What? Why? How?
I gotta
what-
see this after
What
the pod.
possessed you? And then they did a fucking. He had her, which he rapped on as well, do a diss track about Cameron
Yeah.
and Jay-Z
Yeah.
called Cheap Teeth, like
Yeah,
making fun of their teeth. And she proceeds to spit like the worst rap of all time on there. He raps on there. It also says in the song, unrelated to any other lyric, by the way, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Like, it's so crazy that this
No, you're
exists.
Do you think he's like
No.
do you think he's skunted out maybe or something?
No, I think this is like early.
Last ditch effort.
Honestly, I think it's early onset dementia. This looks like I think he has.
but then
like,
the homegirl got it too? Like
no, she's just a fucking like. She's a MacArthur Park smoker. Like, I seen her on Whitmer the other day.
That's I hate
like,
to
yeah.
see this though,
It's
man. I hate to
Dame
see Dame
drives
go
by
out.
the
last
park to pick
ditch
her up.
efforts, bro. Dame know that shit ain't looking too good for him. Company's not doing that good, but what's doing good for Dame is wilding out in the media.
But it's not doing good.
At first, I'm not gonna lie. Hearing all of this stuff,
keeps
I
him
am
relevant.
also concerned because I was gonna say I think Dame just understands the internet and he's just doing the internet thing.
Nah.
Going to Art of Dialogue, picking up his check and shit.
Mhm.
You know, because him and Cam had a little back and forth. I thought that Cam even engaged was like a sign of like, you know what I'm saying? I still give Dame time. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they
Like,
got a
his
lot of
name-
history.
Yeah,
He seems off his rocker,
kind
though.
of like ring
He's
a bell
definitely
or
off
two,
a
but
bit, a little bit.
now hearing all of this, I'm like, oh shit. Because
This
he
is
sounded
worse.
crazy talking about Hove, like the shit he was saying. But he always sounds crazy every time he talks about Hove.
Yeah, but this is like considerably worse. Like even like Dame at his most delusional, he didn't seem to me like, oh, like this guy might need help remembering like where his keys are and like,
Damn.
oh, press this button and this turns on the light above your head. This one turns on the light in the bedroom.
Well, shit. How
But
old
don't
is he
you
now?
think? Do you think it's not intentional delusion though?
No, I think that like he's literally like turning a new corner and has lost his fucking mind. And I'm genuinely concerned about one of our most iconic executives in hip hop. You know,
Yeah,
despite
it's sad to see for sure.
despite the
Even
fall
though
from
he's an-
grace.
even
Bro,
though
I
he's
think
an asshole.
unfortunately what we see with Dame is a case of a motherfucker who's super stubborn, somebody who's never been able to be told anything,
Mhm.
somebody who's had it all at one point and was at the top of the world essentially. You then lost it, and you keep fighting with the fact of I'm great. Like I was great at a point, so why can't I be great now? Let me continue to push this same agenda because this is what made me great. I want to stay the same. I want to remain this person, this stubborn ass person who's super hard to work with, who people don't want to really talk to. But unfortunately, just like a car accident, it gets people attention sometimes. You feel me?
And then also like Jay wouldn't let him do things like try to rap on the songs and do weird shit. Even though like Dame said early in Jay's career, he was super unanimated. He didn't know how to perform for real. And like Dame would be on stage, like helping hype the crowd up. Then at a certain point, I want to say it was like 2002, 2003. There's like a footage and you could see Jay next to Dame and all like a bunch of other Rockefeller fools there, and you could just see the look on Jay's face because Dame's talking and saying a bunch.
looked
Number
hella-
one again, baby. Da, da, da.
Yeah.
And you could just look at Jay's
He
face.
looked
and he's
annoyed
like,
as fuck.
Yeah, like oh. Like, I'm sick of this guy. Get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
and
bro.
I feel like it's just been like steadily declining since then, but now it's like boom.
Yeah, he always like sucked as a collaborator, and that's one thing that you know he clearly didn't understand is necessary in hip hop. I remember them telling like the Def Jam story, not Def Jam. What's the big concert they have? Summer Jam,
Yeah.
where they wanted to do the like collaboration shirts with Rockefeller and Summer Jam, and he was like, "Nah, fuck that. Like, take their shit off of it. Like, we
Right.
don't want none of like we're the big dogs. They need us, not knowing that one day you might need them." You know what I'm saying? Like it could have been a timeless.
Well,
look for
well,
the
the-
city
the-
to
the-
Dame is
collab,
a
but-
Harlem nigga at the end of the day, bro. They're
Yes.
some of the most sensitive niggas and some of the most prideful niggas at the end of the day, bro.
Who I
And-
wanted to talk to you about that,
and,
bro.
And the thing is this, right? Look, being that prideful, bro, Dame shows literally everything. Like he embodies like the word pride. Like, oh, you ain't gonna do it for me, I'll do it myself. Oh, I couldn't get into here, I'm gonna do it myself. Oh, niggas saying that I'm falling off. I have an agenda now to prove to y'all that I'm not. You know what I'm saying? And that's where Dame is just laming himself out. And I don't think that is because, oh, he like losing fucking brain cells and shit like that. I think it's just like, bro, you doing rock songs and shit now, trying to prove to people like, oh, I can make my own artist. You got people like Nikki Licky or whatever her name
It's
is.
so bad.
Trying to prove like, oh, I can make another artist. People are comparing her to, you're comparing her to Aaliyah.
Yeah, that was so
You
crazy.
feel me? Like,
No. He compared her to Aaliyah, and then when was it Jason Lee that was interviewing him, or I forget who was
Jason
interviewing.
Lee,
he brought it
yeah,
back
him
up.
too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was dope.
He gave
Shout out Jason Lee for
shout
that.
out to Jason because he gave pushback on it,
Yeah.
and he's like, "What do you mean? How is that like Aaliyah?" And he's like, "You don't." And then Dame's all like, "You wasn't around
tell me.
Aaliyah. I was around her." I'm like, bro, how are you gonna do baby girl legacy?
That's
like
even
that?
worse. Yeah, that you were
Yeah.
actually around her
Yeah,
and think
bro.
that this is good.
Yeah, no, that's like it's pretty sad, bro. And this is from somebody that has been vocally critical of Dame, but it also is aware of the dynamics that back in the day, like when you're talking about that whole incident, Ricky, about we don't want the Summer Jam logo on these jerseys. We're above. That was probably coming from Jay, but Jay.
No, it was from Dame.
No,
dude.
but listen. Not Jay vocally. Dame is fucking Jay's pitbull back in the day. Any argument, any point Jay wanted to make, he didn't want to compromise relationships. Dame would go out there and do it. He became known as the asshole. Jay was able to preserve all of these
He was an
relationships. Yes, but a lot of it is really what he's pushing Jay's agenda, bro. This is what Jay wanted. And if you look at the way Jay is to this day, he doesn't like co-branding with other things like that. That sounds like some Hope shit. It sounds like he doesn't have to be the one to compromise a relationship. In fact, he could still be in the Summer Jam people's good graces years later because he wasn't the one that.
And that's
drew
a
that
lot of
line.
Dame's rhetoric, though. So even
Boom.
by that, shit, you can't say that you think it's dementia.
Well, no,
That's
I mean,
that was my point, is
well-
that it's purely like so concise in his personality to be an asshole.
right.
know what I'm
But what
saying?
I think
That
is
didn't help anything.
no,
That's just him.
but he also had like good sense. Like he also was like, oh, this would be a good artist. Now, obviously, it was gonna piss off Jay for them to sign Cam and Dipset when he did because of just the timing of it all. But him doing it was a great move. New York was like, oh shit, this is one of the biggest things he could have done in hip hop. He had great sensibility and great taste.
Who are all
Yeah.
his signees?
I mean, he's responsible for Kanye. He's responsible for
State Property.
State Prop. He's really responsible for all of the great fools on
no
Rockefeller.
help,
On the rock.
With
Yeah.
no help, just him.
Him and
CEO.
Biggs.
No, of course,
Him and Biggs.
he had help.
Him and
Of
Biggs
course,
and Jay was
but-
really the CEOs of that shit.
But
That's when
when
I kinda- when I
when
look
there was
back
the
at-
split, everyone went with him.
The
You
only
feel
reason
me?
I kind of like I ask about stuff like that is like if you were just such a great CEO and business minded dude, like how come you couldn't, have success of your own afterwards, and why didn't it carry on? You
But
know
that-
what I'm
but-
saying?
but that's
Versus
one of
like
the things.
sometimes when you have a consortium of minds, you can see who has the stronger ideas, the stronger business acumen and shit like that, and you could tell why they're where they're at. Versus Dame, you know what I'm saying? It seemed like
The fall off was crazy
it was
as soon
crazy.
as
Yeah, it was insane. So I'm just like, he must have been having help because you got to think these guys, they're sitting in a pipeline that they just expanded. Like they were able to do all that stuff because they already had the wave and they pushed all those artists through their wave, their scene, their aesthetic, all of that shit. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think what Lush is saying as credence though is like he was like burning the bridges for Jay-Z while he was doing all these great
Yes.
things. So by the time him and Jay-Z split, Jay-Z is the darling and
Yes.
Dame is the one who burnt all the bridges because he was the asshole in
that.
every conversation.
Because
No, I
like
get
it's
and
that.
now everybody's like, no, you suck, not Jay-Z. We like him. Fuck you.
It's
type of
like this.
thing.
It's like, let's say I'm managing Moose Man. You feel me? And I got Moose Man and No Jumper. I wind up burning relationships with Figmunity, with Hater World, with every other big podcast out here because like I'm pushing Moose's agenda. Then I even wind up burning my relationship with No Jumper. Moose at a certain point becomes a huge star. He don't
And
need
I'm like,
any of these.
fuck Lush.
Yeah, me and Moose go separate.
understand
Yeah.
that. I'm also putting forth the idea of maybe Dame was never really that ill with the business.
I just don't think we could say that because of that.
There's so many stories now. 'Cause
I agree.
These old head New Yorkers and shit, they have podcasts like Cameron saying like, "Yo, yeah, like Dame fucking threw away $250,000 on a cologne brand that he like never got approved." He was just working on a cologne brand in the background, and he thought that Jay was going to endorse it, and all of us were going to be, making this cologne the flyest shit in
And
the
it was
city or
Cameron's
whatever.
cologne, by the way. It was the Oh Boy cologne.
Yeah, some shit like that. And it was
Wish
just
they would
like,
have followed through.
Yeah, I would
Cam-
buy it right now.
Yeah, Cam was just like, the business was done like horribly. It was just all like the people manufacturing it were mad at Dame. Cam was mad at Dame and shit. And he was like, Dame has a bunch of little ideas like this that never really came off. And people may not know it because the internet wasn't around. Everything wasn't as heavily publicized.
But that was like Dame's whole thing. That's like the most Harlem thing of all time.
For sure.
Just
He was
like
jugging it for
Random side hustles
Yeah.
just here
Yeah.
and there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think at a certain point, it just started to become less and less impactful because I've said this has been one of my biggest critiques of Dame. Beyond putting people on and not doing that, since he parted ways with Hove. He hasn't had a single successful venture.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Like,
exactly
period.
what I'm saying. That
Like,
is exactly what I'm
His
saying.
his film distribution company, his sports management, like all the different things he was trying to do, none of it worked.
Like, because when your homies are rich as fuck and you're plugged, you're the guy.
It's easier.
It's easier to
it's like
execute.
coaching the Warriors in 2017. You know, it's like Steve Kerr. It's like, all right, yeah, good coach, but come on now, you know.
Right, like if
he
you
had
were to look
the
at
goats.
Big's like business portfolio and the moves that he made with Jay-Z, like you feel me afterwards, like I'm sure they're still in good standing and
They
stuff.
are.
You would see a much like more put together portfolio or business moves, acumen, whatever you want to say, versus Dame is clearly just like a fish out of water. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's just flopping around. He got a little bit of water keeping him alive, but you don't know what the fuck going on.
He was busting some little like janky moves and stuff, but like
Yeah.
at the end of the day, the difference between all that and this is I don't know in what capacity he thinks that this is the move and that this artist is gonna like in the past I've seen his missteps and I'll be like, oh, I see what you're thinking. I see what you're attempting. Even like him and Adam were gonna do the pod together and like him thinking, oh, I should do a pod with Adam 22 at the time. That made sense. You know what I
did
mean?
make
Like,
a lot of sense.
It didn't work, but it made sense. You know what I
If
mean?
he wouldn't have been so stubborn, it would have worked out.
Yeah,
for
it
him.
would've
could
worked out.
have.
He would've been whack.
Adam and whack.
Yeah, he would have been whack.
Yeah.
But
I would have been getting a water bottle thrown at me by Dame Dash.
would have been way cooler. You feel me? Like
Way more.
You probably would have fired on Dame. Keep it a hundo.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like whack is 1,000 times more intimidating. Like you know what I mean?
Pause. That sounded a little zesty on playback in my head. You probably would have fired on Dame.
Yo, New York
Probably-
changed you,
probably
my
would've
guy.
maxed him out.
Nah, don't do that.
Oh, my
do
bad,
that.
my bad.
It's
Don't
a
do
Harlem
that.
discussion.
Did you pass
Got
New Jersey by any chance?
Nah.
Oh, okay,
My uncle
okay.
lives in Jersey, and he'd be like, "Come visit me." I'm like,
Hoboken?
"You fucking crazy, dog."
Stays out in Hoboken.
I don't know where he stays, to be honest. I never been out there.
That's the
bro.
only place I know in New Jersey. I just wanted to say
The
that.
only
I
place
love
know
Jersey.
is Jersey too.
I love Jersey, but honestly, pray for Dame Dash and everybody. If you guys want to, if you guys think, I want to hear what y'all think. Chat in the comments about the Dame Dash's latest signee. 'cause
Bro,
it's
I'm here
wild.
for the New York fuck
Mickey
shit
Lick
though.
is crazy.
Fucking Cam just flamed Jim Jones and shit not that long ago, saying he got paid $65,000 for a show, and the same show booked Jim Jones for $5K. I love when these little stories.
Yeah, I
get
love
leaked
when
from
they
the
pop
past.
it up.
This is the best shit in the world, bro. Like the Harlem niggas are the pettiest niggas on planet Earth.
What
bro.
about the Lizzo one? Can
That's
we
what
talk
I
about
wanna see.
Lizzo?
Did she really only sell 10,000 copies?
I toss my hair
that was-
back,
that
check
was,
my nails,
Kodak.
and then I eat a hot dog.
No,
What you
she
say?
did not sell 2,700 copies.
They might fuck her right there.
She's gotten
Unless you a
skinny.
wild boy.
She probably
I'll
has-
knock
she
that
probably
right
has
there,
A
I ain't
lot
gonna
of
lie.
extra skin
Horny
though.
as fuck.
That's the first time I wanted to fuck Lizzo right there.
It's crazy.
She looked
Yeah,
like a
so industry insiders question whether it's a betrayal of her fan base or lack of label support. Lizzo's new album reportedly sold 2,700 copies in its first week.
no, 'cause we ain't trying to see this
Wow,
fat bitch.
dude, that's crazy.
Well, what do y'all think is the downfall of Lizzo? Her not being fat anymore, her supposedly having this lawsuit from all of her employees saying they were making her, you know.
I mean, she's
do
done
freak
so
shit.
much to make herself really unlikable over the years. Like, there's been so many incidents. Like, beyond that, though, I think this album didn't sell because we haven't heard any music. The one thing people could say, no matter how annoying this stupid fat bitch was, she could make some really good music. She could sing good. She's creative. She's
That was
artistic.
crazy. Why you look at me, bro? Bro, why you look at me, bro?
I just wanted to know Boo's reaction. He was just had a straight ass face. You're like, stupid fat bitch.
No, I mean, like, yeah, like she's annoying as fuck. She's fat. She's dumb.
She won
But-
Grammys, bro.
Yeah, her music was good though. But
Was it good?
I'm not
like,
gonna lie.
for that
Listen, I'm
demographic,
not gonna lie,
This
bro.
made
I
me
was
think,
at-
like, was all this a psyop? Like, was her streams just inflated and, like, it was just labeled, just smokes and mirrors, and nobody actually liked her?
she talented. Like she's like a fat tier.
But
Talented
was she
as
ever, like, liked by anybody? Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like, yeah, like-
was it like a DEI kind of
no,
Grammy?
but like basically, what people the psyop is Doechii. Doechii is a complete psyop. That same fan base actually likes Lizzo.
I'm giving Doechii more credit than Lizzo.
Look, okay,
You're
bro,
wrong.
listen,
How?
listen.
In what
All right,
reality?
bro, 110%, bro. I was at Outside Lands, and Lizzo was one of the headliners one of the nights. I didn't watch her set because I was pushing a Burna Boy set, but I did hear it as I was mobbing through. and undeniably, Lizzo is talented as
Yeah,
fuck.
dude. Like that.
Lizzo
How is this a combo?
Stupid fucking talented. Like I stopped for a second and I watched it and I was like, I 100% understand why she could command a crowd, why she's as big as she is. You feel me? I've only heard like Lizzo through my aunts and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's their music. We're not even tapped into it. So I am truly shocked
Well,
that
look,
Lizzo only
Yeah,
sold
she never commanded a
first of
loyal
all-
audience.
No, hold on.
Crazy.
First of all, Lizzo started out as an underground rapper. Like she was from Minnesota, you feel me? Like, and she actually was dope. She rapped with this group called Doomtree back in the day. Like, if you actually know her whole history, her name was Lizzo. She was actually a talented person. In the same way that people don't know that Doja Cat was in the LA Underground
Yeah,
and was a
I
dope
I mean,
rapper.
Doechii, the same thing. You can see Doechi's videos for the past 10 years on the internet
Well,
of her grinding
yeah.
and doing her thing. It's just because, you know what I'm saying? You can say the same exact thing.
Lizzo's a different level,
no.
Lizzo's
Doechii was a
raw
bedroom
talent.
artist.
Raw
Doechii
talent.
was like a bedroom artist.
But she was
wasn't-
fire. You know what I'm saying?
She's
She definitely
talented,
was
but
fire.
she's not as talented as Lizzo in any capacity.
No, she's not.
Yeah,
No,
She's
no.
commanded a more loyal fan base,
No,
obviously.
she
Let's be real,
hasn't.
though.
Yes, she-
Lizzo has taken a 4-year break from making music. I just looked at her albums, and her life has been like smeared in controversy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's
done
had
a
no hits and
lot
hella
of stuff
controversy.
in the public perception to make herself unlikable and whatnot. I thought it was really big of her to go on Kevin Hart's roast because I was like, oh shit, they're gonna kill her. But the boys, you know, they kept it above the belt. Just a couple fat jokes, kept it above the belt. You know what I'm saying? They went for that easy fruit. So this is I'm shocked. I'm not even gonna hold you. I'm actually
Yeah,
I'm
fall off is
shocked.
just so catastrophic. It's like something didn't stick. Look at the Barbs. Look at, you know what I'm saying? Look at all these fan bases. That's what she's supposed to garner, but I guess that fucking like fake ass Megan Trainor music, you know what I'm saying, didn't stick. You feel me? That's just like what it seems like.
I hate to be like thrust into the role of having to defend this fucking stupid fat bitch, but like,
Bro,
it's-
why
it's-
you
Serving her.
bleeding her like
Serving
that,
her.
bro?
Stevie loves
Is
it.
it like
He
offending?
loves
Is it like
Steven hates fat women.
Oh, dude, he literally.
bro, like
He wants them all to die.
bro. Like I said, I hate that I have to be thrust into the role of defending this.
I'm not
stupid
saying she's
fat
not
bitch.
talented.
Yeah, and like she is very, very talented, and
Something made all of her fans leave or not develop.
Bro, but this
Again,
is like
we just-
hearing that like McDonald's is going out of business. To me, like musically, Lizzo's like McDonald's. No pun
Fuck
intended.
no.
I don't-
nigga.
what does that mean,
That's
bro?
crazy.
Taylor
What does that mean?
Swift is more
Taylor
McDonald's
Swift
to
is
me.
Mc-
Okay, but like I'm
McDonald's,
saying
bro.
that like
She's
poppy,
Burger King.
that poppy vein
Wendy's.
of like what is it, K-Rock or some shit like that. Like those,
Kiss
that
FM.
kind of music.
Just super
bro.
pop like plays in the store when you go to the mall or
Yeah,
something.
you
feel
get
me?
so
Like-
many plays just from that shit being on. It's just like background filler music to like capitalism.
But
Bro,
think
why
of
niggas compare Lizzo to a whole bunch of food chains?
Yo, I said no pun
That's
intended.
just crazy.
I said no pun
But like,
intended.
think of how
That's
annoyed
crazy.
people have to be
No
or
big
put
pun
off by
intended.
you by they don't even want to hear you walking in the store randomly. Like that's
Yeah.
how bad it's gotten. That's what, you know what I'm
Maybe
saying?
she's a part of
I
that
know about
generation
that.
though too, with her age gap, where like she could still be canceled. You know, like some older aunties.
Yeah,
are
she has
still
like the
on-
They
gayest
did-
audience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
but they did try to cancel her. She was like allegedly like essaying her fucking dancers.
It's
and
still
all
going
kinds of
through.
shit.
The lawsuit,
Yeah.
she tried to get it struck down and it's still going to follow through and they're going
And
to
that-
hear them out.
You know, it's messed up that everybody just believes that because she's a big one. Everybody just believes that she got it.
They said they were like in Europe and she was like, touch these strippers' titties. You know what I'm saying? Like, touch them.
Yeah, yeah.
Ricky, touch them. Suck on them.
Shit, I would have been. Fucking telling the homies to record me like this, crying just to get the lawsuit off.
Yeah.
Sucking on those stripper nipples.
She said the algorithm and social media for the lack of support on releases, my fans don't see my posts. So she thinks she's being blackballed. Do you agree with that at all?
It's academics and Grand Wizard.
Yeah, it's definitely
They struck
Meek
again.
Mill,
It's
Lizzo.
Grand Wizard chat
Yeah.
N-word for sure.
Meek Lizzo. Lizzo Mills.
Meek about to post a DM that he sent it to Lizzo. Can we sit down for lunch? I got some things shit talking.
Yeah.
You know what?
They're going to wage war.
But if we're looking at the common thread of what's going on with
Sit
Meek,
down for
all-
lunch is crazy.
what we're seeing is like our artist shelf life is shorter now than it ever was. Being at the top is less definitive than it ever was.
Dude, but like a Lizzo is nuts.
It's like being an NFL running back, man.
a
You just got a
Lizzo
few
is
years.
like
then you're
bro.
going to tell your ACL.
Who's like the male version of a Lizzo that we would be shocked if he sold 27?
Dave Blunt.
No, Oh my god.
Physique wise, yes, but we mean more career wise.
Bro, have y'all been
I'm
going?
not
No,
doing
keep it a
this.
hundo with me. Maybe it obviously is just my
Warren
algorithm.
Sapp.
Have y'all been going through this when you scroll through reels? It's nothing but A, B, and Dean the Great. Have y'all been seeing a
No.
bunch?
No,
of
you just watched enough of them. They start feeding them to
just
you.
like-
It's gonna
are
feature what you
hilarious.
watching.
These
They
niggas
funny
are
as
The
hell.
clip farms are doing their
Bro,
job.
I can't get
Just
enough of
know.
it.
Streamer University.
I don't see any streamer university shit,
I keep
bro.
seeing all
So you
that
see the
shit.
contestants and stuff like that?
Yeah,
Okay. Did any of y'all apply for streamer university? Did any of y'all?
I was going to, and then I forgot, and then I just seen that it was closed. So
My
I'm
boy.
like, all right, it's
I
all
didn't know
good.
you got to stream.
Shame the fuck on
I
you
don't
if you
stream.
apply to streamer university.
So you're talking
Shame
shit
the
about
fuck on you.
Astrid, is what you're saying, because that's the
Yeah,
only
you
person.
ass eater. Yeah, it makes sense you would apply to fucking streamer university. I'm messing with
If she would have put that in the bio,
Astrid,
Kai's getting
Yeah.
her in. If she was like, I eat ass, Kai, he's like,
Kyle,
fucking around.
I'll
accepted.
Accept it.
I'll lick the dingleberries out of your bunghole.
Oh, she's not a dingleberry girl. so-
Kai doesn't have dingleberries. There's no way. He's too rich.
Yo, that's the last time I played with Astrid like that because you just take it too far every time. That's the last.
No, you threw her under
Blame
the fucking
Lush.
bus.
Blame Lush.
You threw her under the fucking bus.
You think I
It's
give a fuck for some
wild.
shit? You feel me? What?
Shout out to all the members, man. Shout out to all the new members. Benji Ocho said, let's do 2020 trans, one real woman challenge with Lush. Ghost Dog said, if y'all finally spoke on some underground East Coast artists.
You're welcome.
Level 3 Grand Mason. Shouldn't Moose be collaborating with Renegade Media or Gunners Collective? You slipping, G.
Yeah.
Whack punked you. Your hood disowned you. Now you cosplaying as a libtard Potter. Typical Buster behavior.
That's your co-host. That's your co-host. That's Juice. That's Juice getting at you before you
Level
before
3
that was
Grand
murder.
Mason. I guarantee you that guy's not even Mexican. Shadow Moses 994 said Adam said he wanted to split German, and Lush lied saying he wouldn't get mad, but was gonna Kyle himself when Rat Jones showed him DMs. Squeak on it.
I think that you're so deep in the weeds that you're actually believing this stuff, and like that's very concerning, Shadow Moses.
Shadow Moses also said, Ricky, you gummy bear ass. Ricky and gummy bear asked Tam if you GPS, and she said he don't come off straight. What's that about? Said he wants you on his pod to shake it for him.
Queefing out the bussy.
Yeah, please.
Queefing out the bussy.
As we should.
Sad Boy Slim said, who a rapper? I am music. Shadow Moses also said, Adam said he wants to move past the gang member era of No Jumper. He did include Lush and Rat Jones, correct? One is 5150 Clemson Street General, and one is a Pyru.
Yeah,
That's
but
correct.
yeah, but like the only difference is like
Well, it's just too
Yo,
active.
last night
What's the
though.
bottom one?
Last night.
Benji Ocho.
What's the shit that Rockstar be on? What's the last
Clubhouse?
night they called y'all Clubhouse Premium. That shit was.
Clubhouse Premium.
that's literally
Yo, cause y'all had drunk Uck pull it up. Adam, talk to the homie, Adam.
Oh man.
They're
That
definitely
shit was
working it
good.
out on Tuesday show,
Yeah.
man. If you need any, it's a peace of mind, check out the Monday show. We had a pretty good episode, you know?
Hey, you know what's crazy? Why did this Monday show do better than the last one though?
Oh, it did? Oh, we
Yeah.
up like that?
Yeah.
Come on, bruh.
That one did better than the one with Tim.
There's a
Dillon.
bit
Hey,
of
we was
a-
in there key and chat. We was in there.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Lush, get off your fucking phone next time you're on our pod, okay? This
Dude,
ain't the
me
Tuesday
Dude,
show.
that shit
This ain't the
looks
fucking
so
rookie
bad
pod,
on
okay?
the fucking camera. I never realized how bad being on your
Yeah,
phone
bro.
is.
Don't be coming on the Monday show being on your phone for real. Or you could keep that on the Tuesday show, dick. You could go pod with all them fools, the 30 people that were on the pod cycling in and out.
It was a panel.
Nah, that's
I thought it was a new host competition.
Yeah. It was a panel.
Lush, can you or all y'all react to Lil Baby's new song? Said nobody. Dead Fresh, produced by Pharrell. Put us on mute while y'all listen to it off camera and let us know what you think. Lil Baby back on, thanks. It was pretty good.
That shit was hard, bro.
It was hard. It was
That
hard,
shit
but
was hard.
Shouts to-
still same Lil Baby sound on a
yeah.
cool beat, a cooler beat.
I was
just
gonna
love
say
a
shouts to Pharrell.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love
Shout,
Pharrell.
that's what I was thinking.
He was doing the
Bro,
heavy
Shouts out
lifting.
to
He was
His
doing the heavy
beats are
lifting.
crazy to get these days. Like every Pharrell beat that's made in the modern era is like rare as fuck.
You know what I want? I want if I was like I want like a beat that Pharrell and Chad made in 2002 that
Dude.
never saw the light of day.
And now they have a
Like,
dispute
yeah.
over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel me? That's what I need. Like I need
Yeah.
a beat that was supposed to be on fucking Lord Willing by the Clips album. You feel me? Like
all that shit would go right now.
Yeah.
All that shit would go.
Yeah, I need something that's supposed to be on NERD that just got scrapped. You feel me? Like what? Pfft.
Gosama bin Calvin said, "Yo, this cast is too fucking emotional and woke and regular. No standouts character except for my boy Lush. If he leaves, it's over." You're right. He's a joint.
No, everybody. We
Shout out
got
to Cutthroat Cams.
I like
Dina Denva said, "Can we just acknowledge that yesterday was the worst episode in the modern era? I mean, no disrespect." But don't disrespect us by putting randoms on.
I'm not gonna
It
lie.
really wasn't
okay.
even
wasn't
that
randoms,
bad.
though.
No,
It wasn't that. It was a good show.
They're
in
working
my
it out.
opinion.
They're working it out.
It's not one of. It's definitely one of the worser episodes for sure. I'll say that
They're working it out.
I enjoy Rich Rabbit. I think Rich
Oh
Rabbit-
yeah, for sure.
He just didn't get to keep his seat long enough. They kept fucking making him come out of his seat. He's got to have his solidified seat, and they got to lock the door.
I personally, I think that everybody over there that was there, even Nutty, him, and J Hood, are all potentially really, really good. It's just going. It's about dialing in and finding.
I thought, yeah, I can see
know?
it. I can see it working out for sure.
What do you think about Chunky Barbie being banned from the podcast?
I don't
Ever
like it.
coming back?
They pulled
Are
the
you gonna
flick on
vouch for it?
Barbie.
Yeah,
Talk to Adam behind the scenes.
Not because Chunky Barbie, you feel me? Come on, that's my thick shit. Come on, Bay. Don't do Bay like that.
They really said last night she was banned or some shit.
Yeah, he said
They banned her.
he said anybody that pulls up tripping unannounced is banned from No Jumper ever coming back. Travis Ford, he said he's banned. Chunky Barbie banned. I was like, damn, he's handing out the ban hammer.
I mean, like at a certain point, Adam wanting to have control over his building is not a bad thing.
Yeah.
But I
He's
don't.
about to get on his Karen shit. Everybody better watch out.
Yeah, I don't necessarily. I don't like the. I'm friends with both the people that were banned, so I'm like, oh, that sucks. But I get it.
Yeah, you can't have people pulling up. Who knows, like, if Adam's interviewing somebody else and then they're just there while, like, some attack is happening with pepper spray. Like, that's not a good look. You know, this is supposed to be a place of business, even though the fuck shit does happen. It's got to be contained and then, you know, pushed out the building, you know.
Yeah, no, so okay, it's Wednesday. We were supposed to have a live show today. Obviously, it's not happening. There was murmurs about doing like a stream later. I don't think that's gonna happen.
Murmurs? You literally promised it to the fans
Chat,
that you were doing a meet and
These,
greet.
I didn't
these,
say I wasn't.
chat,
Y'all didn't let me finish.
these sick fucks wanted Doughboy to come over here
First
and
of
work
all-
out in a leotard for you guys for
I
2
know,
No, he was
hours
going to do
straight.
his
Yeah.
comedy set.
Chat, Lush was talking about putting Doughboy through an agility gauntlet in a leotard
I mean,
for
who
you
doesn't
guys
want to see that?
as a bonus show.
That sounds fire.
And I said in the group chat, Lush, absolutely not. You know, and he was just like, I'm chummed up right now just thinking about it. That's content.
Hey, yo.
You don't get it, Ricky. You're never going to make it in this game. It was crazy, chat, but I saved you. Y'all hate me, but I saved you.
Bro,
Yeah,
you definitely
Tight.
promised.
I didn't say I wasn't gonna do a meet.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
and
my
he's going to
bad.
be
My
he's gonna be
bad.
hosting the meet and greet while Doughboy worked out in the background.
No, so okay, you
Meet
insufferable
Lush at
cocksuckers.
MacArthur Park. Meet Lush and Doughboy at MacArthur Park. at
Doughboy's all
2:30.
sweaty and stinky and shit.
Yeah.
'Cause he's been working out for fucking 3 hours.
Doughboy's working on his handle in a leotard.
Doughboy's gonna for sure be smoking bass rock in MacArthur Park.
Oh my god.
We'll never see him again.
Oh my god.
Well, yeah, but we gonna see. I might do something later for the people. We gonna see. With that being said, we'll see y'all fools tomorrow, right?
Yeah,
feel
I'm
me?
about to go pull up on the foos and pod with them Mexicans. So check out the Bean and
Pull up
Out
on-
pod.
I'm definitely not fucking your bitch right now. Love y'all. Be